Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between, welcome to the HyperX Scrim Season 2. I believe this is week 5 of the scrims. I can't wait to get into it. I am the Viper Sniper. I am the Cherry Topper Popper. I am the WMD of Twitch TV. I am your play-by-play announcer, DukeCummings. Yeah, that's me. And alongside of me, he is l'artiste. He is your color commentator, Miss Fires Pickford. Hola, Pickford.
How are you doing, Duke? I'm sitting next to you. I'm sitting here, 6'4", 275 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. And just like the great Canadian rock band Loverboy said, everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody's working to get to the weekend. And I got one more scrim to do tonight, Friday night, 2 FPP, 2 TPP. Let's get it on.
Some interesting, we got a nice little battle here brewing up here, Pickford. I mean, nobody can decide what they want to do here. You get somebody that ekes ahead and then they snatch it right back from them. So I have an idea of what we're gonna see tonight, which we'll get into a little bit later. But I've noticed that we have a new team that's coming to the mix in the middle of the season.
Yes, are you talking about Sweats?
Si, senor.
This team is pretty much a ringer team of all Tier 1 players coming in here. Pretty much they've been in 2 matches, they've won 2 matches, and they've dominated the stats top to bottom. Well, Eddie, is this the juggernaut, the Kraken that comes in and destroys all the Greek villages? It could be. Because although they've only been in 2 events, they're out in 14th place. They're moving up, Duke. And they're coming for everybody's heads. Everybody's.
Is it possible that this team could play only half a season and still destroy everybody?
I mean, it could. The problem is that the SpaceX and Turkish Force, they are playing very, very, very well. So they have 277 points. We can just do that math quick as crap and what they need to do. So obviously, Sweats is coming in here with 30 points in their 2 matches. So there's been 4.5 weeks, so that's 12, 14, right? 14 events before this. And just for the sake of argument, as I get out my calculation processor, is
the most amount of points they can get is 360 points.
So yes, they could, but the fact
360. Yeah, that's right. My mathematicists are telling me 360.
So the problem is that none of the teams are going to perform, because right now SpaceX is averaging about 20 points per match. So if that keeps up, that's not enough time for them to catch up. They're going to get 30, but SpaceX is going to average 20, so they're only going to catch up by 10 points every single match. So can they get the top 5? Most definitely. Can they win a thing? I doubt it.
Interesting about the standings here, Pickford, is that since last Friday, nobody's changed any spots in the top 10. Everybody still has the same spot. And we go to the Cherry Topper Poppers trick, who was on a roll these past 4 weeks. Hit a bit of a lull this past week, only getting 8 kills since last Friday.
And we said before that one thing that Trick needs, he had it last season. At the end, he's had it this season. Is he needs that B to his A. He had at the end of last season with Real Deal. He had at the start of this season with Peep, and then moved over to Jordan. He didn't have Jordan or Peep on his team. I think that's what really did him in. He needs somebody else to take some of that pressure off him if he's going to frag out. Now, he's still 43 kills ahead of Danny Gatto, who's in second place. But with that said, he's going to need support if he's going to keep fragging out at that high level.
Yeah, and Daddy go too. I don't know who gave him those kills.
I don't know.
Killer streak.
Of course, so high. I mean, this is so high. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, that's amazing to be able to get 18 in a row. I mean, if you see the only active one is 7, and it's pretty much by every single person on that ringer team. I know that in speaking with other people, there's quite the what was the word? The argument or about should this team even be here? It's this team because there is rules about having tags. The goal is to have teams with the same tags from the same team working together, but it's not a requirement as long as they list out their players. So this is just we're just learning about what happens when a team just comes in here. There's no team to them. Like 187 Black was a team. They were a great team, but they're a team. This is just 4 fraggers coming in here to stick everybody's dicks in the dirt.
Now we take a look at the Spud Muffin Savage holding first place, but he's currently tied with a Misfire member, Fish, who is
really
active 20-game killer streak.
See, actually, we have to check that. We have to check. You might have your statistics might have checked up because I have that that Savage has. Hold on. Let me pull up my stats. Make sure that Savage was finished out at 22 matches, not at 20.
22.
Yes, that's what I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's what I have in my stats. And I don't know if Fish currently on Misfire, great guy, great player, could easily come in here and get a kill tonight and get rid of this. But he's sick. He's gonna be sick. I don't know how many more matches he's gonna have. But as soon as he's up to it, he'll be in here to get that kill and get himself off that list quick as possible. And of course, Kibby, she'll probably win the whole thing.
Now, I was told didn't give much of a highlight for some of these teams, so I thought maybe let's take a look at SpaceX and how well they've not been doing on Fridays. Incredible effort for them on Mondays and Wednesdays, but Fridays, as you can see, just an absolute no-show.
Look, I told these guys on Wednesday that when I speak to you, you think that I might be mentally disabled because I keep hyping up how good SpaceX is, and you're like, what are you talking about? Every time I watch them, they're terrible. And I'm like, Duke, I don't know what it is. Monday and Wednesday, they're great. Friday, they fall off. And here's the proof in the pudding.
No scrim wins, no match wins, period. I haven't seen a win from them at all, so how the hell are they on top of the list? I think maybe it has something to do with this guy. 85 kills on Mondays and Wednesdays. Just absolutely dismal performance from this guy on Fridays. 15 kills, lower than a 1 kill per match on Fridays. It's just terrible. I don't know that I've seen anything as bad as this.
Well, I mean, Duke, this guy is the number 2 overall fragger. He has 100 kills. He's leading. I mean, second overall kills is pretty impressive. I wouldn't say that. I would use too much hyperbole in describing his game, but he is still pretty good.
Haven't seen it on Fridays. They must be afraid of my announcing. They can't get a groove going on Fridays in front of me. The other team that we're gonna highlight here, Thirst for Points, led by Samson, or maybe I don't know. I just she's a big talker. Mondays and Wednesdays. It seems like they do much better on Fridays. It seems that they do enjoy the Dukes commentating on Fridays.
Well, I know we did speak to 3 of the 4 members of Thirst for Points, and they're all very laid back, including Samson and Zio, the rest of the guys. And I think that what they are is they're just they're just consistent. They don't win as much. If you look at SpaceX, SpaceX is getting 1st place in a 10th place, 1st place in 8th place, while Thirst for Points is getting like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th over. They're just not having bad scrims, and that's why they're so close. Only 13 points out of that number 1 spot.
And here Samson, as you can see, does a little bit of a better job on Fridays. Again, she must secretly enjoy my commentating, although she vocalized that she didn't. Maybe she was trying to make Daddy to Go feel good. But she only has 1 kill in the last 8 Friday matches. It's just not gonna cut it on this stream, not when the Duke is announcing.
Well, she currently is on the active. She's 4th in the 5th in the actives of matches. She's had 7 matches in a row without a kill. But she is one of the best players out here. She's on my fantasy team. She's leading. She's killing it in there. I have nothing but all the confidence in the world that Samson will destroy, as you see right here. As now I've no, I'm still more than double ahead of you. Yeah. This is just and you know, and congratulations, because BBC, if I'm not mistaken, on Monday night was the fragger of the night.
Yeah, he's about the only one. Along with the great state of New Hampshire that's doing anything on my team. Dodger, terrible leader on this fantasy team. Ebola, it's almost
Dodger
as if they found a vaccine for him.
I don't even know where he went. I think he just decided to play the game. But Dodger is currently number 8 overall on the frag list, so that wasn't a bad choice at all. It's just some of them, you know, they said that you see the names, and the names, you like the names more than you like the players.
I don't know about that. I don't know. My players are fantastic. The players I chose, except
that's a theory.
Except Dodger. Dodger's a terrible
except for him.
Player. Yeah, he's a terrible leader, terrible player.
And now, as you see the teams roll in, we should have a full lobby. A lot of all the big teams, including Sweats, is in here. But one thing that I've noticed this year from last year is we've had 36 teams, and we're about to finish the 5th week, so we're only 3 weeks ago. This season we've only had 36 teams, while in season 1 we had 81 teams. So it's been less teams and less unique players this season than there was last season. It seems like teams are staying together, and we're seeing the same teams. Where last season, the first season, we saw just maybe like 10 to 12 teams that played all the matches, and the rest of them were just random teams that came in, where its names were almost to like around 15 to 20 of the same teams, and we're getting a lot less of these random teams that just show up for a match here and a match there. And if I look, I think that pretty much all the teams in the top 20 should be represented in this this 2014 match, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it's gonna be tough.
I'm getting a comment here from one Daddy Goto. I can't figure out what his name is sometimes. He's saying, "You're bad, Duke." I know.
Like bad, like Michael Jordan, like Michael Jackson,
like Michael. I believe bad? That's what it is. It's an incredible compliment. Thank you. Anytime I can be compared to the great pop star Michael Jackson is a wonderful thing for me.
And speaking of people that are not bad, we're gonna have after match 1, we're gonna have Hacks and I think Snipes from Just for Fun, the team currently in 5th place, and they have a huge 37-point gap between them and Tequila Shots, so they got a big work to get to 4th. They're holding on that 5th spot, but they're only holding it down. MŠF is right behind them, only 4 points behind. So you know that 5th spot is that last spot to get those prizes. So there's a lot of pressure, I think, for Just for Fun right now. And I went through there, and there's a lot of, obviously we have we're seeing number 1 and number 2 only separated by 13 points, but there's a lot of other close matches. Now, if you look at Tequila Shots and Forsaken Gaming in 3rd and 4th, they're tied. 198 points each, completely tied in 3rd and 4th. And then in 5th and 6th, Just for Fun and MŠF, only 4 points separate them. If you go down to 7th and 8th, Villains and OUTcast Esports, they're only separated by 4 points too. So there's obviously everyone trying to get to 1st place, but there's also a lot of 1v1s. If you can play well, you can jump over that team in front of you, because these teams are very, very close in a lot of the spots.
So Just for Fun interview.
After match 1, sir, yes.
Matches,
and then of course we have C-Dub and Chibi, unless of course she hits me up like she normally does 5 minutes beforehand and says, "Oh, I can't make it. I gotta work late or whatever."
Yeah. I guess we'll. I don't know. I don't know much about Just for Fun, so hopefully they can put themselves.
If you don't understand this, I don't. Duke, did you please update all your re-download and the update, the maps?
I did.
Did you notice they have guns? They have guns now in the Spawn Island.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's adorable. Do you kill people when they fly back in?
No, they doesn't do anything.
Oh, so it's not like Call of Duty?
No, it's not like Call of Duty. Right? You have that's like a little bit longer. You have time for them to come back in or jump back in now. They just take it. There we go. And it is going to be, I guarantee, Duke, we're with this playing path. If you look at the big thing, if you look at the map as a whole, there is that I call it the Fist of Death. That's where the 4 roads come together over by Shelter and Mansion and Farm. Right over there is people are going to jump there trying to find a vehicle and get themselves run over or shot by handguns.
You said the Fist of Death?
Yes, if you see where, like, right next to Shelter, there's 4 roads that all come together.
Yeah.
That's almost like a fist or 4 fingers coming off a hand. People jump there, all trying to get this vehicle so they can push north, push south, push further west. But what happens is 4 out of 5 teams land there. There's only 1 or 2 vehicles. Somebody jumps in an F-boy shack, kicks a handgun, and then you just see people getting run over and killed left and right. I think jumping in that Fist of Death is a terrible idea. People do it. I'd rather jump military or a school or Pachiki to jump in that little square. Those 4 roads come together at Shelter, that Shelter area. But teams still do it, and we'll see if teams do it this time and end up getting themselves run over.
As we look around and see where everybody's dropping in at, any team you're particularly looking at here,
Duke, for your sharing is now completely white, so I cannot see what you are seeing, sir.
What's going on here?
Try it again. Yeah, I see the outside of the street. Everything I'm seeing is white.
How about there?
Oh, there we go. Perfect, sir.
Fantastic.
So look, a lot of teams going south. A lot of teams need to start moving up. So start playing. I guess I'm not going to say better, but playing up to their ability. And I'm talking like teams like Quack Fu, or they're Autobots, Misfire, Metaphor Black. Those teams and Blowtron Resource. Are they going to move up at all? Or are they just going to constantly just kind of get? And then here we go. We see it right now with teams getting killed by that RNG. Looks like Luigi just got a knock on somebody.
Yes, he was able to get a knock, and it looks like a finish on one of the 10.
But now here comes the vehicle.
Now Goalie's trying to run over Baby. Baby's got a 10-match kill, or what is it, 5 games in a row that Baby's gotten kills.
With a kill. So now
looks like Baby's trying to run over to this dune buggy and maybe.
Yeah, be careful. Now it looks like Luigi's gonna show up come back with that Uzi to try to do some damage.
Joe and Bliss over there for 10 HP throwing shots at Baby, and it looks like Baby's gonna be able to keep their kill streak alive at 5.
I think if I'm the Misfire team, I'm gonna try to pull out of there. You don't want to just be running around like a bunch of lunatics out in the open. You got 10 HP jumping all over the place. Dante's obviously pissed. Big Buddy's taking a lot of shots.
And now Big Bunny gets knocked here by Joe. Joe with that AK-47 from a nice little.
What you gotta do is you gotta get some rounds on
to add on it.
And he finished off Big Bunny to kind of pay them back. No, but I think that was the wrong play by Joe. If he had kept Big Bunny alive, it would have forced the rest of the Misfire team to stay close. Although I don't think Baby got the record. She needs to start beating feet out of there too. There's no point to stay in this battle when the rest of the team's gone and you're just launch it with your M16. And now she's pushing forward. This is the problem. This is the problem with Misfire right here. They're not communicating at all. You got Baby completely out on an island, attacking a 3-person squad by herself. She's literally rotating the opposite away from the rest of her team, with almost no weapons, while Luigi and Monty are where I don't know who's communicating that this is a good idea or this is the way to play. But if I'm Luigi or Monty, I'm telling her to like stop, get in a vehicle, going to pick her up, because this is how she's gonna get herself killed.
I think this is a fantastic move, Pickford. 5 matches in a row with the kill. She's trying to go for 6, and she's trying to prove her worth by doing it by herself. I don't need teammates. I can do it on my own.
If you see her normal stats, her stats are incredible. She doesn't need one extra kill this way. I mean, she's got the most kills I think on the Misfire team so far. She's played incredibly well. But this is a squad match, not a singles.
You have little faith.
Oh, I have all the faith in Baby. She's one of the best players that's on the entire team. But I want to see her succeed in a situation, not put herself in a situation where she can succeed, not when she has to do more than is expected from any person. As she gets up on top, she thinks she's going to jump on this roof.
Looks like this tier.
And now, of course, 4OM is rushed to your other side, so now they don't have any support over there. So now they're completely split up. Luigi is now 1,500 meters away from the partner. They're completely split up, and they're automatically now in defense mode. 20 teams left.
20 teams left. How many did we start with, Pickford?
27.
27 teams?
21. 22. Well, 22 with, if you count Cena, but we've only lost one of your favorite teams, Aurora.
God damn it. We lost them already?
Yes, sir.
Now Luigi decides, you know what? Maybe I can run and 4OM's not going to see me. Little does he know, that's not how things work. And Luigi Mario is going to go back to the lobby here shortly with 1 member left of Misfire, and it looks like that's Baby. Baby, I believe Baby got a knock here on one of the 10 HP members.
She did.
but couldn't get the kill. Can't extend that kill streak, that very coveted kill streak that is being held by one trick of Forsaken Gaming. Who he has Jay and Jonica on his team. Jay used to be on his former team, the Woo, went to OUTcast or somebody, and I guess another member leaving OUTcast to go back to Field Goal Gaming.
They have a tune over the misfire.
Looks like Trick is trying to bring in some reinforcements with an Accelerate member. Probably will still find a way to only get 8 kills this week. Some shots out in the distance near him. Let's go to T for P here, Pickford. Second place currently. Yes. They did jump over SpaceX after last Friday, but found a way to let that slip through their fingers and give it right back to SpaceX. But luckily for them, I'm announcing tonight. I know how well they do when I'm announcing, so they can consider it a little gift from me to them. Although I don't see Samson here.
Maybe they saw her stats and decided to put her on the bench, which, in my opinion, would be. I hope she has like school or something. Because if you're benching Samson, you're wrong.
I mean, maybe Samson is a little too ruffled by some of my incredible announcing, my commentating and commenting.
Maybe, but I mean, she can still frag. She's a fragger, so if anytime you don't have her on your team, I don't care who you bring in. If you don't have Samson on your team's not as good.
And first place team they're starting to run into, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the poor performers on Fridays. As you can see right here, Monday and Wednesday's kills 85, but on Fridays, a measly 15 kills. Very terrible number. Unless you're looking forward to, unless you're a 14-year-old looking forward to being 15, and it is kills per match 0.9. That's less than 1. The Duke has a higher kills per match in these scrims than he does on Fridays.
You haven't even played yet. Well, I mean,
Pickford. I did play one match. I got 2 kills, and then I got sniped by everybody on the map. Everybody came after me in all directions. I held my own for only so long.
Even the dead came back alive like zombies.
You know, I mean, you look at the gentleman from 300, based on a true story, put up one hell of a fight. Still ended up losing, but their story carried on for ages, even to this day. So, you know, I consider myself one of those men.
Well, I mean, you look like him. You have the same body, you know, very, very, very firm.
Very firm, very taut.
Very taut, very oiled.
Very
a lot of anointing oils.
Yeah. Thank you, Victor, for...
If Baby does get a kill, the hard streak continues.
Baby got a kill?
Yep.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Baby, on getting to 6 matches in a row. I think that's higher than Daddy Go-To has ever gotten.
But, I mean, Daddy Go-To is number 2 overall.
Yeah. Well, most of those kills I haven't seen. So, if I haven't seen it, it's not real.
It didn't happen. It's like a flat earther. If you get to the curve, it's flat.
That's right. That's right.
Me too.
What happens if you get to the end of the Earth? Do you just fall off?
You can't. It's where the North Pole is. There's giant ice walls. You can't fall off.
Oh, so it's like one of these games, you know, where it's
like a bowl. It's like a bowl.
Oh, okay. Like a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. You can't get up there.
That's how like the ocean doesn't like fall off like the side of the Earth.
You know, that does make a whole hell of a lot of sense.
Yep. And then the government is all the governments in the world, the United Nations, have put various security that like electromagnetic pulses and stuff that prevent you from trying to climb or use any type of technology to get over that wall. The vehicles will just crash, or you'll be able to get that far.
Here we got top strikers, very close to this tier 1 team.
Top strikers, this is a team we've not seen a lot of, but
no, they don't show up very much, do they?
Not anymore. I mean, they're a fixture in season 1, but they've only been in like 2 or 3 events. Season 2, I don't know why.
This tier 1 team looking to get very, very aggressive here. Mafia trying to blow up this vehicle that Starlight's driving around, almost blowing up the vehicle. Can he get the finish on it? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like he's going to be able to get out. No! He does get knocked here. And it looks like he's going to get finished here pretty quickly. And that's going to do it for Starlight. Not sure if his kill streak has come to an end. And now Spec here looking around, trying to get an eye on Mafia of top strikers. Set J7 also rotating around top strikers. You would think they would maybe try to run away from this fight, but it looks like he's just going to take a few pills here and get back into the vehicle, maybe rotate around him.
These guys lost a player and to the Autobots, and the 3 remaining players turned around and rushed them and killed all 4 of them.
Oh no, great state of New Hampshire looks to be in grave danger here, fighting against I got taken out. No. Oh, God. And now we look at Set J7 throwing shots. I'm not sure what he was shooting at here. It looks like we're having some pretty serious issues with this. Look at this. Getting some Dutch angles here for whatever reason.
They're putting some rounds on him. They're trying to get him, but he's. I mean, we already lost one. This team gets knocked out. That's obviously huge.
So it looks like Set J7 trying to get into a fight with Zeus and Legend, or is that L3, G3 and Broken and Mafia fighting against Spec. Look at as we look at on board with one of these incredible players. Maybe Daddy Go2 can learn a thing or two for his Friday gameplay anyway. As we
this angle looks like Blair Witch Project at the very end.
As he throws some witchcraft shots in the direction of some of the top strikers here, they throw shots. Spec here. Mafia's gonna have to heal up. Throw some shots over at J7. He ends up getting a knock from a good distance on Broken here. Now Mafia's gonna have to get a pickup, but better be careful because Spec is also trying to get a view here on where Broken and Mafia might be. He's gonna get in his vehicle, and it looks like he's gonna get very, very aggressive here. I like the style. Now Zeus ends up getting a knock on J7, so Spec is gonna have to change his game style here a little bit. J7 gets knocked. Now it looks like first place is might be well out of reach here for this team. It looks like he's gonna drive away and maybe just go for placement points. He can maybe drive over to 10 HP. Oh no, is 10 HP out of the match? Did Baby get the finish on them?
Oh yes, she went back and killed all of them herself. Well, actually 4 Obadiah men showed up too and did some work. And then she got 3 out of the 4. But 4 Obadiah men lost 3 of their 4, so it's only Kush and Baby over there. And now she is backing off because of the blue.
Well, I was gonna say maybe they could go to 10 HP, figure out what the way that they play, figure out how they do it. in
Well, that's one thing that
getting,
10HP does
placement
not
points.
like. Is they don't like to have those early battles. It's not what they do. Is they like to rotate and get in there. But now they're knocked out. But again, it's the first match. There's still 18 teams left. They're still playing down. It's the first match plus 3 more for all these teams to come back.
Now Spec is going to continue trying to go after this top strikers team. Not shying away from a little gunfight here.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, they have no respect for anybody in this lobby. They'll go after everybody, whether it's 1v4, 2v3, they don't care. They'll push everybody, and that's what they're going to do.
Well. Let's go to, people Forsaken Gaming Red as they drive up on Ghost Melee Elite. Or the general area of Ghost Melee Elite. It doesn't look like Ghost Melee Elite's gonna get aggressive. We know how much they love their killer streaks. Payne trying to drive away from these guys. Those shots that just aren't getting at all. Payne
Now I think the big
drive.
decision now, Duke, is it going to go north or south? Do you set up a nice compound in Yasnaya up? You guys going to stay there, or do you in the north and set up a car compound up north, thinking it's going to be there this out?
I like this new sound of the Card 98.
Maybe there is a new Card 98 knockoff that was just introduced too.
Yeah, we go over to SpaceX, getting into a little bit of a battle with MŠF. Is it Black?
Yes, sir.
And Forsaken Gaming also getting into it. This is a battle between 2 top 5 teams. Daddy Junie getting shown who his daddy is by Trick. Trick showing SpaceX, letting them know that, hey, this is Fridays. you're not going to do so well. Daddy Go-To, what a surprise here. Daddy Go-To is the only one that's still standing on this team. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at his stats on Fridays compared to Mondays and Wednesdays, I just a friendly reminder to him and all of his fans out there, just how well he does on these days. Oh, and Daddy Go-To almost getting knocked there as he jumps into the building to get to Drago. They continue to throw shots. He gets a little nervous, decides to go into a room that they cannot potentially hit him in. As MŠF, Forsaken Gaming throwing shots over in the area where SpaceX is at. I also want to say, Pickford, I think I was some great commentating by me there.
Of course, it always is.
Thank you. Not that I need the support or the compliments, but it's just
but you know, it's truth. It's not bragging if it's the truth.
Exactly. It's just a matter of fact. It's a matter of fact. Trick also keeping an eye on MŠF over there. And Forsaken Gaming already at 6 kills for this team. Looks like Forsaken Gaming maybe potentially has found their mojo again after taking a week off.
And now these teams, like I said, I want to see where this circle comes in. If this thing pushes hard north, a lot of teams that are already up, they're going to be happy. But if it pushes down south, all those teams that are going to be pushed back in, it's going to be a lot of death.
Now it's just for fun, throwing shots over at SpaceX, putting SpaceX in a bit of a bind. Just for fun, now find themselves in a bit of a bind as Tequila Shots just north of where they're located at. Throwing shots and getting a knock on two of Just for Fun's members as El Dorado tries to get over to where Light is at before he may potentially end up getting knocked here. Doing a little dance, a nice little do-si-do to try to get over to Light, and it looks like he's able to.
Everybody. So it does. It goes east and kind of south. So it does. If you are in, there's now you're still good. And some of these teams are gonna have to push down now from the top of the mountain.
Still 18 teams remaining before we get to the fourth circle. A minute 25 seconds before that sphincter gets really, really tight.
Let's close it up.
It's like what the hell is going on here? NWA snipes. Shots over at Forsaken Gaming. Bullet trying to outrun Snipes' shots, unable to do so, and now Jay has to run back to him and get the pickup. Snipes looking around in that nice little cloud of smoke just right at where they're at, thinking maybe somebody might be running from that general direction, but what he doesn't know is there's nobody over there. Forsaken Gaming throwing shots over at SpaceX, getting a nice little knock there on Daddy Goto. Looks like he's gonna try to throw a grenade through that window, but ends up getting shot at from long distance just for fun. What a battle here. El Dorado now gonna rotate alongside this cliff. But if he's not careful, he's gonna get struck at. A nice little snake in the grass over there, which is Elmamont of Men of Four Black. Does see him, takes him down, and that's gonna do it for him.
Wow. Down to 14 teams that quickly. These teams rotating down from up north are really getting into it. This rotation.
Fun now down to just two players. SpaceX. Forsaken Gaming now getting into it. As Forsaken Gaming have them outmanned and outgunned right now. 4 members to 3 as they start to push into, try to get into this building. They're able to get a knock here on Dragon. It looks like Trick's going to continue to come in there and try to bully him. Hits him with another and down he goes. 2 gets taken down. And that's going to do it for SpaceX in this match. What a surprise.
In 11th place, too. And they have what all of T4P has what? They have 3 of their 4 still up, although they have 0 kills so far.
I want to take a look at this.
Look at this circle. Only Baby from Misfire is the only person currently in this circle. Oh, here comes. So she's hiding out. Oh, and she finally gets smoked, coming in 10th place. Although, considering that they should have been in 20th place with 0 kills, they got 10th place with 3 kills. I can't really complain about that as the finish.
How many
kudos to Baby. She ended up with 3 kills, but they ended up with a 10th place finish. And remember, when that whole debacle went down, there's 20 teams left. They were able to clutch another 10 spots for Misfire. So that's why she's one of the best players in Misfire. She's able to take that chicken shit and turn it into chicken salad.
And now, take a look at this team. Back here of Team 22, trying to do as much work as they could, getting 18 kills there and a 9th place finish.
Well, let's put it this way, Duke. The first match on Wednesday, they showed with 1 player. Got killed early, and then just came in and just destroyed the next 3 matches. So.
I bet the same thing happens tonight.
Yeah, it's not only like the how good they are. It's just disrespect they bring to them. They just don't even care. I mean, it really pisses Nikki off. But although Nikki was able to get they got the OUTcast media to 1,000 followers on Wednesday, because he couldn't stand the fact that it would be you being able to give away the expensive gifts and get to 1,000 followers.
It's like a Forsaken Gaming here, getting into a nice battle with Just for Fun. Light. AWM shot, unable to do so. Bullet comes in, gets the knock on Light. Trick hitting Hacks with the grenade as this team continues to push in here.
This is where it gets. Not only do you have to deal with it on a horizontal level, Duke, you got to deal with it with a difference in height because of the mountain.
Trick throwing shots at El Dorado gets finished here. And that's going to do it for Just for Fun.
And look at this team's all spread out.
5 teams remaining here.
Just usually, we're usually not going to see this much distance between when they have this many teams left. This is a huge. You got teams all the way down in Yasnaya still, plus teams up the side of the mountain, 200 meters higher than their opponents. So it's going to really turn out to be, basically where the circuit goes, a crazy finish.
OUTcast Bravo on top of this hill, but they got to move down over to where top strikers are at. Looks like OUTcast Alpha trying to get an idea of maybe getting into the zone themselves. It doesn't look like, it looks like where they're at currently is just outside of this circle. Kale looking up, knowing that some of top strikers members are up there. Peeking, throwing a shot at Legend hiding behind the tree, but unable to hit him. And T for P, furthest from the circle right now, only with 1 team kill. Wonder if that has anything to do with Samson not being here.
They've had the zones a lot of times too. So they haven't had people really attacking or being around them, so they haven't been able to get any kills. And now they got a huge move. This be the 6th kill. This will be hard for these guys to get in the zone. I don't know if they're gonna make it.
Delu trying to hurry, push into the zone. Forsaken Gaming now down to 3 members. 4 teams are left. As OUTcast Bravo has been eliminated. T for P still need to get going. Looks like not Delu not going to be able to get there. Just trying to do a heal off.
The T for P was
waste of time.
They were just off this whole match. They weren't playing to their normal skill set.
Forsaken Gaming with 18 team kills at this point.
Speaking of a team going off.
OUTcast Alpha doing quite well here recently. Trying to get back into the mix. Currently in 8th place in the standings. Top strikers, 1 member left standing on their team.
If you remember, this is how top strikers likes to play the distance. To play up close.
Still 3 teams. 4 members of OUTcast Alpha still standing. Jonica getting knocked again by advisory.
It's like a magnet for lead bullets.
Advisory throwing some shots in the direction of where Forsaken Gaming's at. Unable to hit any of those shots. Legend going down at the hands of Kale. OUTcast Alpha really in a great position here as circles working in their favor. Advisory.
Oh, advisory jumps too high to throw that grenade.
Picking just a little too long there. Ends up getting knocked. Sarge now throwing shots at Forsaken Gaming. Forsaken Gaming able to get into the zone here. But Trick goes down. Jay almost goes down. Jonathan goes down. Can they get Jay here? Sarge gets the pickup on advisory. Brownie rotating around. Ends up seeing Forsaken Gaming, and that's going to do it.
Wow.
OUTcast
Nice
Alpha
play.
with the win.
That was a great play by Brownie right there. OUTcast coming in first place, Duke. I don't know how many they've even won so far, but coming in strong in this first match. Not only getting the win, but getting, 8-11 kills to go with it. Second place of Forsaken Gaming with a total of 15 kills. Third place, Top Strikers, a team we have not seen a lot of, but coming in very, 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 very strong with in third place, and they go with 6 kills to go with that. So a respectable amount of kills for that Top Strikers team. And then as we look over, excuse me, jeez, we look over at fourth place, we have Thirst for Points, but fourth place, but only getting 1 kill. Fifth place, Outcast Bravo. They also with 1 kill. Sixth place, Tequila Shots with 2 kills. Seventh place, Just for Fun with 4 kills. And in eighth place, Forsaken Gaming, Red with actually doing quite well with 9 kills overall. And then this all-star team of tier 1 players, 9th place, but with that 9th place, only 3 players getting 8 kills overall. So as we wait, let me see if these guys from Just Fun are going to get in here.
Well, just before we get started on that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a quick commercial break. We'll go ahead and take it to that, and then we'll get back to the interview with Just for Fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is HyperX Scrim Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's charge-based play clutch. No, was that a clutch? No, it's charge-based play. Sorry. I believe we're giving something out later on tonight, right?
Yes, the charge, if I'm not mistaken.
Fantastic. Can't
So
wait.
so get your turn your brownie points into tickets and put those tickets in there. Give yourself a chance. And even if you don't have any brownie points, everybody gets 1 free ticket just by watching. So if you're watching this, hit that exclamation point ticket, get at least your 1 chance to get in there and get yourself a chance to get those tickets. We've seen it quite a few times, guys. Only putting in 1 ticket and getting the big win. And speaking of people that get big wins, Duke, we are happy to have with us from Just for Fun, Hacks. So, Hacks, thank you very much for giving us a little bit of your time on Friday night.
Yeah, no problem. It was good.
So, we'll see you guys. You guys are currently in 5th place, the last spot of the overall prizes. You've got your 37 points behind Tequila Shots, but Metaphor is right on your tail, only 4 points behind. So, obviously, you know that you want to finish that at least that 5th place spot, get those prizes. How are you guys? What's your mentality now that the season's more than halfway over? You got 3 more weeks, and you guys not only have to hold your spot you have. You can't have a bad match in 5th if you're 5th place overall, but you still want to move forward and keep those guys that are right on your ankles behind you.
Yeah, we're just trying to play the same as usual, but I see like we had a bad game like last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a talk with them. We're just like trying to get prioritized zone because most of the times we're dying off rotations, and that's a problem.
Yes, that rotation is so difficult, especially end game, that 5th, 6th zone. That rotation is so difficult. Now, you're obviously a team that we've been talking a lot about. You got SpaceX up there. in first place. Thirst for points. You had a trick with Forsaken Gaming, but this just for fun team is doing quite well. But really, it's you guys are kind of doing it on the down low. You guys get a lot of placement points. If you look at the top 20 kills, really only you in 9th place with 79 kills is in the top 20 for kills. So you guys are just slowly and quietly just having good matches and keeping yourself up there in the top 5 spot.
Yeah, most of the times I have to play with subs because like some of the guys are busy with work and stuff like that. It's too late for the next day, so that's why most of them are not performing well because they're like only playing 2 matches and then they gotta go.
So with that said, as when you kind of lead in that team, decide like how you're gonna play. How are you able to kind of like decide, are we gonna play aggressive this game or passive this game based on like what players you have in the match?
So like first game we try to go passive, and if we do good, the next games we try to like push it up and more aggressively, and we move forward from that game. That's how we do it most of the times. But the first game we always try to play passive and try to get a good game and placement.
Well, I mean, you guys have been playing very, very well. I mean, in 5th place in this scrim is quite incredible in my opinion, because there's so many good teams. But now that you've got this 5th place, you're holding it down. Are you guys now in more of a defensive thing? You want to just say, okay, 5th place is good. You guys want to keep trying to move forward. Like, what is your mindset going into the next 3 weeks?
We're just trying to we definitely want to keep that 5th place position. We're trying to get up like the top 3 most. Like that's what I tell the guys. Like I want to play better. And like if we know the team is behind us, right? And like we hit in a fight with them, we knock to. We're trying to be aggressive on them to like take them out early. That's like a plan we have.
So a lot of teams that go into there, they have like they have their game set planned out before the matches even start. But what you're saying is that if you had a good first match, you play passive first, and then you really develop your second game style based on how well you did in game 1. And then based on how well you did in game 2, develops your game 3 style, and then so on and so forth into number 4.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you can't really be pegged on how you're going to play at any time because you're changing up based on how well you did the match before.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's the plan we have most of the times.
Well, I'll tell you what, it has been working. You guys, I mean, it's 5th place in these scrims is incredibly good. And like I said, no matter what place you're in, there's a level of pressure, whether you're in 1st place, 3rd, 4th. There's always a team right behind you or a team right in front of you that you want to get to. So good luck for the rest of tonight. I know that Men of 4 is right behind you, only 4 points behind you. Then Villains is a little bit farther. You have a little bit of a gap to get up to Tequila Shots, but Tequila Shots and Forsaken Gaming are both tied at 198. They're both 37 points, but that's something you can easily make up in 3 matches. 37 points if you do well. So I mean, I think it's kind of like it's like how do you eat an elephant? Eat one bite at a time. You can't eat it all at once. You got to kind of just like look at try to take shave off points every single week till you actually catch up to them.
I know, yeah. So in the remaining days, like we're trying to have one great day, like overall, like trying to win it, like big. And if we be consistent, I think we can do it, like get top 3. Well, but we're not trying to lose that top 5 spot.
Well, one thing that was kind of I saw was on Wednesdays, you guys ended up getting a win in one of the matches, but like kind of the rest of the match didn't really turn out, I think, as well as you guys hoped for. You ended up with like I think a 10th place finish, but you did have a 1st place finish in was it the 1st or 2nd match?
For which?
I think was it Wednesday? Did you guys have you guys on Wednesday? Let me check let me check my stats because which I'm not talking up my butt. OUTcast. Let me pull up the stats real quick for results. Today is what? Today is the 12th. So yeah, you came in 11th place. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was you came in 10th place on Wednesday, but you had a victory. You had one of the wins.
which is sad.
But you came in 10th place. So it's like you did well enough. You did well and got a victory. But then the rest of the matches, you kind of like
Yeah,
had
we
a
fell
little bit
off.
So my question is like, how are you kind of like? Obviously, you did really well in that one match. How you kind of like working on not having? Because that's like the definition of like the crap sandwich, where you have like 2 pieces of bread that are great and then the crap in the center. How are you making sure that like all 3 of your matches? That's like Tasty for P. They may not win a lot of matches, but they never have a bad match. And that's why
they're consistent.
They're consistent there. And I think that's maybe the only thing that's like holding you back from like even like really flying up there. Because when you guys are on, like in that one match you won, you guys are on. But sometimes you guys can get kind of like bad luck or bad rotation, because you guys had quality players. El Dorado is no joke. Light is no joke. But I want to make sure you get into the match with plenty of time. So I'll let you go now. I don't want you not to make it into the scrim.
I'm going in right now.
So I'll let you get in there. So good luck for the rest of that. Hopefully you have at least a top 5 finish tonight, if not a victory overall, and move up those ranks.
Yeah, we'll try. Thank you, man. Enjoy your night.
And there we go. And Duke, one thing when I was looking at the stats is that there's a lot of teams that are almost the very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They'll have a great match, and then they'll really do poorly. Have a great match. Tequila Shots does that a lot. Villains is notorious for that. I've seen Villains, come in first place. But remember, this is just for fun team. This is a team that scored over 100 points in 2 Aaron Call matches and scored 2 points in the other 2 matches. So this is the team that when they play well can score 50 points in a match. But when they have some bad luck, they'll get 1 point and get knocked out in 20th place.
Just for fun. Yeah.
Yes, but when you see like a T for P, like they don't have maybe as many wins. Like so, just going to them on they had they didn't do very well on Wednesday. They did come in 11th place, but if you look at some of their best better events, they'll get first place, but they'll maybe get 1 chicken dinner out of the 4, or maybe not even that many, but still end up getting the win or the top 3 positioning. And it's because they're not having they're not having double-digit finishes. They're constantly in the top 10 match after match after match after match. Just like we saw today. They didn't get a lot of kills in that first match, but they were there with the top 5, at least getting those points.
Well, we'll see if maybe they can find their groove. It appears that they were able to finish in 8th place, I believe, in that last match. Currently in 5th, but quite a bit of distance between them and 4th place, which is Tequila Shots and Forsaken Gaming coming into tonight. I don't know, Pickford. I don't know. Do they have what it takes to catch up to them? If I were
I
think which I am.
I think that they have I think that T for P has a better chance of catching up to SpaceX than SpaceX does to catch up to, say, a T for P, because T for P is just not going to have bad matches. They're going to have consistent matches, one after the other. Where SpaceX, you see, will get a first place finish, then a 12th place finish, then a first place finish, then a 12th place finish. So if they have a couple or 3 bad scrims in a row, that throws them out. Where you're not going to see that much delineation in a T for P finish. Between 2nd and say 8th or 3rd and 8th. The difference in points they gain each week is going to be a lot less than, say, a team that comes in 1st place and then 11th place. Or a team like Villains, currently in 7th place, will end up coming in 1st place in one scrim and come in 16th place the next.
Well, I will say this, Pickford. I do believe that Just for Fun has a much better shot at winning tonight's scrim than one Daddy Go-To and his merry band of SpaceX.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of players that they can rotate in and out of this SpaceX team. I mean, it looks like we're missing the entire Autobots team. I don't know what happened. They're not. I don't know. They better hurry up if they're going to get in here, along with Metaphor Black. So I don't know if maybe they've talked to Brownie, maybe.
Metaphor
Oh, no,
Black
I'm sorry.
is in here.
Autobots is in there. Autobots is in slot 10. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong list. That would be Cosmos and Villains.
I don't believe Cosmonauts were there last match.
No? How about were the Villains there?
No,
I don't know
them either.
Well, obviously that's gonna be huge, a huge issue because this Villains team is currently in 7th place, but Outcast Alpha is only 4 points behind them. So there is opportunity for Villains to get passed by. You know, this is obviously not the type of scrims where you can miss an entire an event. Now, Cosmos currently not. Let me check my thing. Currently, oh yeah, they're currently in 18th place too. So Cosmos is not. Instead, it really doesn't want to miss it. Also, although there is Brownie, there is somebody in Misfire. I hope he doesn't start now because somebody in Misfire's spot.
Somebody's in Misfire spot.
Yes.
Oh, BTE.
Oh, they moved it. They moved it.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, they fixed it. Everyone's getting in. Everyone is getting in. I mean, it's just a case of it's sort of from BTE.
I do have some very exciting news, Pickford. I'd like to share with you.
Is it that I'm getting signed to do this professionally?
No. Professionally.
Oh, damn.
I do have some new flavors of Duke Juice coming out, and I'm excited.
Oh, I heard the rumor. I've heard rumors.
Yes, very excited. Big time inspirations from one Daddy Go-To and Samson. I'm very excited for that one, as well as another Duke Juice flavor inspired by one the great state of New Hampshire. Very excited to showcase some of those, which we'll get to a little bit later on.
I've only heard of the expansion of Duke Juice, but if they're anything like the current family of Duke Juice Classic, White Tiger, and Hot Ass, I'm sure these new flavors will be just spectacular, whatever they are.
Oh yeah, we're definitely branching out, giving we're taking inspiration from some of the incredible and not so incredible players of these scrims.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I like that. I like that little double entendre right there. Like, who's it gonna be? But as we move into, as we say, speaking of double entendre, this is the second match, and I've said it once, I said it 100 times, dude. I don't care about the scores until after I see what happens on Miramar. Miramar is the old man map. I know it's only the second oldest map, but it feels like it's a classic pro map. And if you can't be successful at Miramar, you can't be successful at PUBG. So I want to see who's in first place after this match.
I have a feeling it looks like our sweaty team.
Yeah.
Full squad coming into this match, so we'll see what they have going on. Looks like top strikers. T
They're
for
smart.
P.
They're going to L. If you go up there and go to El Azahar, that's the best place to go.
All going to the same spot here. Two teams have finished in the what was it, the top 5 last round.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least close to it. Yeah, yeah, top 5. Getting very, very close to one another, but it looks like Dodger and the team minus Samson are all going to go to El Azhar. They're going to be able to claim that. They're going to be able to claim that area there, Pickford.
El Azhar is I think it's such a great place. I'm on a loop. Lots of vehicles and 3 main roads to get out of there in case you get trapped up by somebody. Well, look at that shift. Holy shit. Right now, if I'm one of these teams outside the zone and I have a vehicle, I'm going to push El Pozo right now. You nobody's there. No one could have jumped there if you saw the plane path. Get a vehicle and drive to Upholzo as fast as you can.
Looks like Sarge able to get a kill on somebody already. That is Mobile Warriors. Outcast Alpha trying to get their name back into the mix here. Pickford, can you see them make the climb up the standings?
They have slowly improved their standings week after week after week after week. They were a team that was in 12th place, 13th place just a couple weeks ago. They moved all the way up to number 8, and the way it's going right now, they're moving up probably to the top 5 sooner or later if they keep getting victories like that in the first match.
Here we are on board with PP. Trying to get down here with Ghost Melee Elite Michael of Spud Muffin fame. And he was unable to do any I mean, he got about 40 HP off of PP there.
But not able to do real damage.
Not really able to do real damage as we go to this Sweaty team who are battling out with the Autobots here. Wait for this damn game to render in. Rain here has been knocked. It looks like Starlight and Jake in the same building.
Uh-oh. It'll be a tough one for Autobots.
This will be a tough one, but can they, will they be able to maybe get 1 or 2 kills out of this? Starlight drops down and is now gonna go upstairs looking around for Jake here. Being very, very cautious here. Interesting, but definitely wants to get up there and get the kill. You can tell, you can see in the way that Starlight is playing a very aggressive game style. Reminds me a lot of me in the way that I play.
Well, there's FPP, so you can't third party peek in these matches. This is an FPP match. You can't like third party peek the corners.
Sees Jake. Jake throws some shots over there. Is now going to Starlight throws some shots back as he continues to peek up and down. And it looks like the rest of his team is coming in as backup. They're starting to rotate over to where Jake is at. Jake is all by himself, and it seems like they know this. Hacker does get hurt here.
Oh, Starlight, he jumps right over his dive.
Able to get the knock there. They get the finish on Jake. Interesting to see this team play the way that they are. Taking it one step at a time.
You knew that Jake, they're all pushing as a group. We've seen it. The teams that they push as a group, this Misfit team is kind of spread out. You're going to get taken out one at a time.
Autobots, Pickford, Autobots.
Yeah, sorry. We're getting picked up one at a time. That's what happens a lot. We see with Misfire in that first match. That the teams that are able to stay together and push as a group can take out these other groups one at a time. One at a time. The teams have to push together and kind of defend as a group from these teams that are pushing them. Otherwise, you can see, I look at all of this Tier 1 team, they're all pushing together all at once. Fatboy is going to run for his life knowing that they're right behind the corner coming for him.
Here, he'll throw shots over at him.
And now Fatboy's by himself. He's away from Jake. So Rain and Fatboy are separated, so they got to get together. But now it's automatically a 4v2. So it's going to be very, very difficult. I mean, these guys are great players just by themselves, let alone if they're coming to you on the same plan.
Continue to throw shots at Fatboy as they are very much closing this gap on him, and now Fatboy, like a rat in a snake's cage here. And deep shit and knows it. Now knocked. And now Rain, the only one that's left standing, Rain was able to find a Doom buggy and get the hell out of there. Let's go take a look at our good friend. Oh, I got the wrong one here. There we go. There we go. Daddy Goto, also known as La Goto. Another little friendly reminder of his stats here. 15 kills on Fridays. Coming into tonight. Not that great. But if you're looking for high quality performance, go watch him on any day that I'm not announcing. That's when his in-game jitters suddenly disappear.
He does play very, very well on Mondays and Wednesdays. I watch them both. He does do very, very well.
Looks like they were able to get a kill here. One of Peep's teammates on Forsaken Gaming, Red. They must be very disappointed that it wasn't Forsaken Gaming, who's currently in 3rd place in the standings, and are currently 1st place due to the tie break that they have on OUTcast for most kills last match.
Outstanding.
You know what, Pickford? I wanna change course a little bit. I wanna go to one of my my preseason picks, which is they are in dire straits, looking very, very bad right now.
Yeah,
currently in 23rd
not in the
place
top
for
20. Yeah, and not the top 20
place in
overall.
rematch. Yeah,
And they just get knocked out. Is he killed?
Yeah, they did just get killed by minute 4. Very, very quick spotlight, much like most of their matches this season. How unfortunate.
Well, I do love the ladies on the team are all great players. Hollis, all those players, formerly Mom. So they have my respect, but you know they're having a little bit of a rough time as of right now. But I'm sure that they'll be able to turn that around and play exceptionally well for the rest of the season.
I was told to bite my tongue, save all my insults for Lagotu.
Yes, sir. It's probably best
because he can handle it. He's wonderful. And
he is a daddy.
For who?
I don't know if it's like a Dusty Rhodes daddy, where it's like, let me tell you something, daddy, or if it's like a real daddy. You know where Dusty Rhodes called everybody daddy?
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's who his daddy is.
Maybe. Speaking of that, there's a conspiracy around here. OUTcast refuses to raid BBC.
Oh. Is that a conspiracy?
Yeah, they still want to. They must be anti-Christian.
Maybe they are. Maybe they don't want to associate themselves with religion.
Maybe. Damn shame.
I guess they're it's a little too controversial for them. Mm-hmm. They had to save all their controversial stuff in hiring me, bringing me on.
Yes. Like I thought the controversy ended after the Duke stories. One of my favorite parts about Friday night. So that got kiboshed.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but hopefully it'll come back soon, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope so.
Let's go to my number 1 preseason pick here, Pickford. That is the great state of New Hampshire. Again, I am very
another
excited
team not in the top 20, so I don't really know how they're doing so far.
Wait, they're not in the top 20?
No. I only did the stats of the top 20 teams. Because, I wanted to have just like a finite amount of time. It's just not in the top 20. I just skipped over them.
Well, they like a fine wine. They get better with age.
They're waiting.
So
they're
just
getting better and better. All right.
Just give them a little time.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna
as
be
Yogi Berra said, it's getting earlier and earlier around here.
Is it?
It's getting late, earlier and earlier around here. So they better hurry up and get moving. They're running out of time to make their big move. Their sweats-like move.
I have a lot of faith in that team. A lot of faith. They were a stock I would highly invest in them right now. Look at that. Look at that. What I just said. They're investing them now. Able to get a knockout. And able to get the kill. They got one kill right there, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
The great state of New Hampshire showing that their ability to kill in blood spill.
Yeah, they're going ahead. Magic, Fiesta, Nut, Black Kenobi, Eat Dookie. Are they going to push up and keep this battle going?
Which, Eat Dookie is not a play on my name. Though I will gladly claim it if he decides to change. Change it to that being a play on my name. I'll accept.
Nope. He's got the M24 with that 6X on it.
He's gone to the.
Just got.
He missed it. I believe there's a wind advisory in effect. Caused that shot to move a little to the left.
Didn't calculate that.
He does move a little bit closer, getting close. Trying to feel the warmth, the body warmth of one chemo boy.
They're getting closer. They are close to distance. Although I think
aggressive. I like it.
Yeah, they're getting closer. Nothing would make me happy to see that the state of New Hampshire come in here and play really, really well. Give us a nice finish. They deserve it. They've been playing. They've been showing up, doing the work, playing very, very hard. Not having a lot of success yet, but like you said, season still has a long ways to go, and eventually they're going to start making some gold from the straw that they've been pulling up.
Oh, are they good friends with Rumpelstiltskin?
Before Skin, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Sorry.
Another great story on Story Time with Duke on YouTube. If you go over YouTube, put in Story Time with Duke, you can watch lots of wonderful fairy tales and jokes. One of my favorites being Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, all-time classic. Told the way that I remember it being told.
Yes,
the
me
way
too.
That you remember it, yeah.
The classic style.
Very classic style.
I think it's the French Canadian style, not the French style. A little bit different.
I think it was written by the brothers Duke.
Yeah, I think it was.
Or Freya de Duke. Oh no, Dookie just went down. Somebody go pick him up.
Dookie went down. Oh.
As a 4OM and top strikers. Oh no, not he, Duke. No.
Not like this.
Kush goes down by Nut. Nut able to
push now.
Shots right on Chemo Boy's face there. Give him a nice little taste of what Nut's all about. Or no, that wasn't Chemo Boy, that was Kush. Yeah, I don't know. That looks like Nut. And Magic Fiesta is starting to push in and get off after 4OM. Now it's a 3v2 battle Nut throws some shots at Wiz as Wiz rotates around to the left of the direction they're coming from. Grenade thrown. By whom? Not entirely sure. Magic Fiesta gets a little taste of what Wiz is offering up. Black Kenobi taking a vehicle and just driving right off a cliff near where they're at. Getting overly excited about a potential battle between these two teams.
I think he was trying to use the force right there.
I believe Kush might hear Kenobi, Black Kenobi, trying to get up this hill. And he's going to be overexposed if he's not careful. Giving the great state of New Hampshire an opportunity to shine. Kush getting a few shots over in his, few shots in his ass as the zone starts to push in. Great state of New Hampshire has 4OM with their backs against the wall right now. Peeking that corner, unable to do so. Magic Fiesta able to get a knock here on Wiz. Now it's a 3 versus 2 here. Kush in the church right now. Chemo Boy looks like Chemo Boy's gonna try and get over to Wiz. Magic Fiesta able to get them and take them down, and that's gonna do it for our 4OM. Magic Fiesta, Nut, Black Kenobi getting the team wiped there on 4OM.
They got him. Congrats on the New Hampshire. Wow. Great job. I'm glad we stayed with it. Give those guys the opportunity to look good. That was an excellent play by them.
Like I said, Pickford, they're like a stock. If I were you, I would go ahead and buy them before it's too late.
They did quite well in that. They took their time, didn't over push. I thought maybe they could have kind of maybe closed distance a little earlier, but you know what? They knew what they were doing, and they ended up being successful. So you can't really complain with the results.
Pickford, I've got some bad news to share with you. Unfortunately,
Baby got knocked out. Yeah, I saw that.
It appears Baby is the streak ends at 7 for Baby.
I know she tried to get a last kill at the very end. She got a knock and attempted to get that knock. She was turned on and got killed. But she was not able to get that. Though she did get a knock and died in going to the thirst.
It looks like Daddy Go-To once again going down. What a surprise. We'll stick with Daddy Go-To as he bleeds out. Some of my favorite gameplay.
Excellent point.
Grenades raining down on him from this sweat team. Spacer trying to throw shots at them, but it looks like Daddy Go-To is just gonna die. Something he does very well on Friday nights.
Yes, he does.
As this sweat team has 5 kills right now. I do know that they got 3 kills on Autobots here.
Yes.
Sure, I don't see Rain anywhere on this. Yeah, Rain is on the map, so I don't know who else they got outside of Daddy Go-To there. Looks like Spec here gets knocked by SpaceX. One of them jumping out, trying to get the pickup here. As Set J7 gonna throw a couple of smokes over to the right of him, maybe as a ploy. Looking around, trying to find Giuliani there. Doesn't see him. If he's not careful, he might see Junie coming from the other side. Starlight able to get a knock on Giuliani. Junie almost able to get a knock on one of the members there, but couldn't quite do it. Now they know that Junie's over there, and he's unable to get anything out of it other than doing a little bit of damage. And it looks like Spec and J7 are gonna push Daddy Junie as he tries to run away. And again, SpaceX with a very early exit. And you know, T for P, they have got to be very, very pleased with what they're seeing in the kill feed.
Well, also, all these teams have to move up into the zone. There's like, what, 3 or 4 teams in the zone. And there's 10 teams that probably have to rotate in there. This causes a lot of hate and discontent in this rotation coming up.
T for P with only 1 kill right now thus far in this match.
But they have all their players, and those days, they don't need to worry about it. They're going to get into that zone. They're going to get some kills, and because as long as they can get into that zone with their players, look at the kills will come.
Looks like Smiley here is not.
Smiley does
sure
get
why
knocked.
Smiley is so far away from the rest of the team.
I don't know. That's usually not a T for P kind of gimmick. They usually stay very close. I don't know why Smiley is so far away.
And now he's getting punched to death.
Ooh.
By Meta4.
Ooh, that's
nice and good there.
That's just the old fists of fury.
Shots at D-Ville. Not hitting any of those shots. Pretty pitiful. Just like my fantasy team.
Pretty. Talk about bad investments.
It was a very terrible investment. Just awful. I'm sick to my stomach just thinking about it. Maybe I should have some of this Duke juice. Hot ass.
Well, that's not the hot ass is. I'm saving it till tonight. It's powerful. You can't be just slamming cans of hot ass. You gotta you want to make sure that the hot ass you eat or you drink is limited to maybe 1, because it's so powerful. It goes down so smooth, so coating to the lips and to the throat.
We're on board with Embassy? I don't know why I'm on board with them. Well, we'll take a look. Kiro. Looks like Kiro was able to get a kill there. New Hampshire, looks like New Hampshire went out due to the zone. Exactly the way it was drawn up.
I can see how that happens because the zone can't sneak up on you. It's not like it goes the same speed every single time. So I can see how that would you would not know that the zone was coming.
All part of strategy. People can't get killed.
I like going out like 16th place, so you do all the work, and so just get 1 place up there.
I have the utmost trust in what they're doing.
You know.
I mean,
You are also
argue.
the guy that you also put all your money into Betamax instead of VHS. So and you put your money in.
It worked out pretty well for me. If you ever need Betamax, I'm the only guy that you can find that has it.
That is true. Also, you chose HD DVD instead of Blu-ray. So good call on that one too.
Thank you. Again, if you ever want an HD DVD experience, the only place you can go to find to have a good time is with me.
And the what's it called? What's that stuff? Those giant silver records that Zed loves. The giant one. He has all the Jurassic Park ones. Are huge. Look like record players, but they play movies.
Disc. If you're having a floppy disk sort,
No, not a floppy disk. No, like a like the great big. They play movies on them. They're like the size of records, but they're made like they're silver. They're like giant DVDs. They were big in the '80s. What are they called? I can't remember. Shit.
I'm just saying,
Zed
if you're running out of storage and you're looking for some floppy disks, I've got them. I'm the only one. I'm the only one since 1995 that's got them.
That's right. I invested a lot in 3.5-inch discs and in VCR repairman. I started a VCR repair shop and school.
I bet
I
it worked really well.
It's the
for you,
future.
didn't
It's I think the school is going to make the most money because there's so many people that need VCR repairmen. But it's just like I can just keep training more and more people.
Looks like Forsaken Gaming here, who are currently in first place right now. Only Jonica, the only one that's standing on this team. Jonica, usually the medic, the team medic, is about to get a nice little double dose of S17. The sweats pushing in on Jonica's, and Jonica quickly going down. And now they have 12 team kills. They gotta push in the zone. Outcast Alpha and Tequila Shots. Outcast Alpha looking to climb up the standings here, and one of the teams that are in their way, Tequila Shots. So this is a great opportunity for them to maybe gain a little bit of ground. Outcast Alpha also tied for first in points, but the tiebreaker goes to Forsaken Gaming simply because they had more kills. Try hard. That M24. Outcast Alpha, and does so, taking them down quick, putting them at 7th place. Now we have 4 teams left. 10 HP, J7, Tequila Shots, Dembacy here. Dembacy, 1 man down, and look at that, Tequila Shots. Able to get the finish on Dembacy. 3 teams remaining. One of those teams, 10 HP. The other team, the Sweats. Zone working in favor of Tequila Shots. Looking to get the nice long shaft of a building in the middle of this complex. J7 gonna have to push. Do they throw shots at him? Looks like they're trying to get an eye on where he might be at. Broda throwing shots, unable to hit him at all here. He gets over to a hill that's gonna put him in zone. 10 HP, looking just for placement points. As you can see, 0 team kills. Interesting strategy. Not really. It's typically what they do. J7 here, gonna have to think about what to do next. Does have the hill, but Broda, Tryhard have a compound that they can hide out in. 10 HP. Gonna have to get a move on here. Bliss rotating over. It looks like he might see J7. Is he gonna? But doesn't hit him at all. It looks like he just completely missed him. Terrible shots there by Bliss. J7 throwing some shots at Tryhard as he has to rotate it. Now they have to push over to where he's at. He knows it. He starts to go ahead and move over to where the zone is at. 2 versus 1 situation here. Looks around, sees Broda sees him and takes him down. Tequila Shots with the victory.
Wow. I thought that was not going to happen, but Tequila Shots clutching that victory. Get that second victory of the night and get themselves up in the ranks, protecting their their number 4 spot. trying to move up. They are tied with Forsaken Gaming for that 3rd and 4th spot. So if they keep this up, they're going to pass up Forsaken Gaming with more matches like that. As Tequila Shots wins 30 points plus another 11 points. Excuse me, for the kills. The Tier 1 Ringers come in 2nd place with 17 points. 3rd place, 10 HP, gets 3rd place, but 0 kills. 4th place, D3, the Embassy, with 3 kills. 4th place, or 5th place, Forsaken Gaming Red with 7 kills. 6th place, BTE, doing very well, although 1 kill. 7th place, OUTcast Alpha to go with their 1st place victory in match 1. A 7th place in this one with 3 kills. 8th place, Mobile Warriors with 2 kills. And in 9th place, Forsaken Gaming, the normal team, with 5 kills for them coming from Trick.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into a wonderful little interview with C-Dub, we got another commercial from HyperX, our sponsors of Scrim Season 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the interview with C-Dub, I would like to showcase a brand new flavor of Duke Juice. Can I do that, Pickford?
Please do.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait no longer. We have Duke Juice Smooth Brain Strategery, brought to you by SpaceX Gameplay. Or the other way around, SpaceX Gameplay, brought to you by Duke Juice Smooth Brain Strategery. What is the taste, Duke? We want to know what the taste is. It's a fantastic little taste. It is cotton candy without the candy. Very delicious. But don't tell SpaceX or even maybe Samson of T4P. To them, I'm sure it tastes just like cotton candy.
It tastes like cotton.
Yeah, it tastes like cotton, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna enjoy it anyway. Smooth Brain Strategery, very exciting to showcase that flavor.
Speaking of strategy, I don't know where C-Dub is. He's gaffed us off. He doesn't care about us.
That's a shame. I'm sad to hear that.
He just said, "You know what? Go F yourself. We don't care about you." We
So
don't
what
care
would you like
that.
to talk about, Pickford?
I'll tell you a story. There's a story about one of the richest men in Rhode Island and how he got rich. There's a gentleman, Alan Sean Feinstein, and he grew wealthy by putting an ad in matchbooks back in the 50s and 60s when people smoked a lot, 70s. And it was on the matchbook. It said, write to me, send me $10 at this address, and I will tell you how to make millions and millions of dollars. And what happens is when you sent him the $10, the answer was, put this ad in a bunch of matchbooks and tell him to send you $10 for the idea of how to make $1 million, and just send him and tell him to put the matchbox money. So he just did that over and over again and made tens of millions of dollars and became one of the richest men in Rhode Island.
Oh, we should invite him over to the Hacienda del Duke and have.
He's about 3,000 years old now, but then he was kind of known as a con man, and then he just ended up spending all of his millions on like junior scholarships and stuff.
Con man. Sounds like a capitalist.
Speaking of guys a guy who's not a con man, who's always in the up and up, is our main man, C-Dub, the COO of OUTcast Esports, and of course, affectionately known as the coach to his friends and family. So C-Dub, thank you once again for giving us a few minutes of your time.
No problem. Sorry for running a little bit late. My computer apparently forgot it was a computer. I think it confused itself with the couch or something, because definitely wasn't doing anything there for a minute.
It must be drinking some Duke Juice Smooth Brain Strategery.
No, and this is Duke's new juice. It's to optimize your brain output. A lot of guys, as we get older, we get a little slower in the brain housing group. Our brains don't work as well, so you drink some of this, and you're immediately 13% smarter.
Oh, I just thought you just didn't give a shit afterwards. Like it didn't matter.
I think it's you're at a 13 IQ. I don't remember.
Oh.
I drank some of it before the scream tonight. Yeah.
Well, I heard it was made with 100% real antifreeze, so it'll stay warm at least.
Hells yes.
So with that said, we know that we just went over 1,000 viewers on OUTcast's media. So congratulations on that, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations to y'all. Y'all demand more of that than we do for sure. As far as the viewers, they show up to listen to you guys, not to listen to C-Dub, and damn sure not Brownie.
That's what I've been told. I
true.
told Lago too is a big fan. That's why he tunes in every Friday night and even sends me some wonderful little comments, like telling me I'm a bad man.
And C-Dub was generous enough to double all of our salaries, because we're doing so well. So I appreciate that.
So you didn't get the memo about tripling?
Oh, see, well, I tell you what, this is what I love about a capitalist society. When you kids, when you do a good job, you get paid for it. I just got my salary tripled, and I'm making a lot of money now. I got tripled up. Speaking of excellent prizes and gifts, what are we giving away today?
It is the HyperX Charge Play Qi base. I hope I'm saying that right. They added the QI to it. I believe it's in partnership with a third party. But so it's like the improved version is my basic understanding of it, because it didn't used to have the little key in it. I'm probably saying that wrong.
No, what I love about this thing is that I have a cell phone that I use for work, and I have a cell phone that I use for my personal use. I don't even have a home phone anymore, just a cell phone. And what I love about this is that it comes with two specific places to charge two devices at once, and a lot of them only come with one. And that's great, but they have to constantly kind of switch them off back and forth like a street card game. In this one you can put both of them on there and let them go, and the coil is large enough that when you can put it on there and it immediately starts charging. The one I had before this was not a HyperX one, it had a small coil, so you had to really kind of perfectly put it on the charger for it to work. This one is so easy as put it on there, and you can easily charge two devices very, very, very quickly.
I've got a Verizon one. It sucks. You've got to kind of bump it around and lay it up just right. I've been told that I don't have one myself. Maybe that the HyperX one's actually strong enough that you can stack two phones on top of each other. I've seen people do that with some wireless charging where you actually charge off the glass of the other one. It might be phone dependent as well.
I have not seen that, but I haven't really had to worry about it because I only have two things that you can charge at once, and then there's already two in there. What I like about the HyperX is that I don't know that you're kind of the same boat. I'm not a genius on this electronic shit. All right, I don't know a lot of it. I don't know if I'm getting a good deal or a bad deal. But what I like about HyperX is whatever I buy, they have things at all different price points, whether headphones, microphones, whatever. That whatever you buy, you're gonna get the best product at that price point that you can get. You're not gonna get scammed. You're gonna get a quality product no matter which one you buy. If you buy the $500 headphones or you buy the $50 headphones, you're gonna get the best headphones you can get for that price in the market. You don't have to worry about it. It's one less thing you don't have to stress about. You don't have to do all the research trying to find out which headphones are the best. Just go out there, know what your budget is, go out there and buy whatever that is from HyperX. And with the sales, they have sales all the time. I bought a couple of things through their big 40% off Valentine's Day sale. I got a lot of good deals, and even I bought another headset just in case I need one. I don't need one now, but I say if it's 40% off, I might as well buy one now, and I'll need it eventually because with 40% off, I mean, you can't get a better price than that.
I'll tell you what some of the rough stuff is right now. Like I wanted one of the solo cast mics, not the more expensive ones, but the $60 one, because like you said, it's like the best in that price range, and it's basically the same, just without all the fancy lights and stuff. But there's only like Best Buy has like a handful of them, but you can't get them from HyperX. You can't get them from Amazon for like another month or something crazy like that. So it's not just us saying that they're popular. It's everybody out there is gobbling them up. You go try to buy one used, they're more expensive than than what the MSRP is. So
yes, I mean, yeah,
great place to get some HyperX products is here sometimes, because some of the stuff that we get from time to time is not available at other places. I guess they have some secret stock.
Exactly, and make sure that you're like, oh, I just showed up. I haven't saved up any brownie points. It doesn't matter. You can still get into this lotto. Go in there. Just even if this is your first time ever showing up to watch this, just an exclamation point ticket, and you'll get yourself one free entry into tonight's raffle for these this charge. And we're also going to be giving away a set of what are they called? Figure claw socks on top of that. So obviously, if you've been here for a while, you've been saving up, traded all your brownie points in for tickets, give yourself a great chance. But even if you haven't, don't throw away an opportunity to get there, because if you don't put a ticket in, you have zero chance. And we've seen it multiple times. Guys come in there with 0.5%, 1% chance coming here and winning these stuff. So make sure that you get in there, because this HyperX gear is high quality. It's hard to get, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed if you win any of these items.
Yeah, they ship freaking fast too. I think Sarge, check. He's either got his stuff from last Friday already, or it's coming tomorrow, depending on. I know
Baked Bunny got hers very, very, very quickly. And also, as we get ready to go into Sanhok, that mobile gaming core has decided to, instead of just sending you you can get the claw socks, or you can take that money as a credit and buy something else if you already have one claw socks already.
Right. Someone was confused about that. I want to make sure everyone understands. There's going to be enough money loaded on that gift card that it will cover shipping where you're at. Because someone messaged me and said, "Oh, great, so now it's not free. I have to pay for shipping." Like, no. Like, it's covered. So
you will be able to get a free set of games. We have people that have won more than once. So if you already have one and you want to take that $12.50 plus or whatever and put that towards something else, they have a lot of Apple gaming products, because they went with Apple because it's uniform. A lot of really good stuff away from just the claw socks. Although claw socks are great, so go in there if you want to get there. As we get ready to jump in again, seat update. If wants to come in here, give us a heads up and an update on everything that is OUTcast, and we will see you again next week, and I'll see you again at the end of the night today.
I can see y'all there.
So I do need to give you all the time so we can do that. See what the scores are. I know I cut you off and give you no time at the end for the play took off.
Perfectly fine, Pickford. Never have to apologize.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Take a look at the scores from round 2. Forsaken Gaming, Sweats, and Tequila Shots all tied at number 1 with 55 points, and right behind them, OUTcast Alpha with 54. We got a tight one brewing up.
Yeah, we do.
Although Forsaken Gaming currently in first because they have more kills.
And not only that, Forsaken Gaming and Tequila Shots are tied in the overall scrim. So whoever wins, not only between those two in this match will get more points, but one of the teams will be in third place, and one of the teams will be in fourth place. Currently, Forsaken Gaming is in third, ahead of
Tequila Shots.
Tequila Shots with the kills, and it looks like Misfire Fish guy currently in the
Spud Muffin.
The 20th did get himself into the right team, so it looks like he is going to be playing on Team 1. So good luck with that. He is going to have a little bit of difficulty, I think. I don't know where he's just going to. You know what? I'll give him credit.
He was following his team.
I think that because he felt that because he failed to get the right spot, he's going to let himself die. And
continue
instead
on
of
that
trying,
killer streak.
and so he'll get one closer. That will be only one away from that kill streak. But that'll also put Misfire obviously behind, as now Misfire dropped into Camp Bravo once again. This is like they drop consistently with knowing that Mena4 is going to be there, and they're down one player, Mena4 Bravo versus Misfire 3v4. So we'll have to see how this works out.
So Fish, I'm a little confused. Fish is part of Misfire, but there's already 4.
Oh, I think he might have jumped in. If maybe he was supposed to get in, and then they told him he wasn't needed, so he jumped out. That makes more sense. So now even more kudos to him to not even give Misfire an unfair advantage and just let himself die out in the zone. So that makes more sense now.
Or maybe he's just trying to build up that killer streak. Maybe he just came in just to die.
Well, I don't think that. I mean, he was technically not supposed to be in it, so I don't think that should really count. But that's my opinion, because he's not eligible to get a kill because he's not on a team. But this is a battle with Almamont, Scarface, and now we see it before. Will Misfire? Which one of these squads, either Misfire or Mena4, are going to work as a group and attack as a group, and who's going to end up doing their own things and not really working as a group? Although Bake Bunny, Monty, and Luigi are on one side, Elusive's kind of over to the side. Maybe he's going to try to flank around and get an eye on one of these players. He's going to be very, very careful.
Look, Elusive starting to push over to where Elmamont's at. The rest of Mena4 Black in the corner of this facility. Elusive drawing their attention over to where Elmamont's at. Elmamont considering maybe trying to push back over to their team. Elusive is still confused as to thinking maybe Elmamont is there, sees smoke coming from the building, but decides, you know what, gonna go ahead and try and push anyway. Elusive now knows that Elmamont is in the area. Shotsworth throws some lead over into the direction of Elmamont, unable to hit. Elmamont throws shots back at Elusive, unable to hit. Elusive able to knock Elmamont, but almost gets knocked down. If somebody that might be it for him. Elmamont gets taken down by Elusive.
No, it's only 2-2.
Dark J crawling around.
Big Bunny and Elusive. Monty's getting knocked. I mean, Dark J's, they're going to have to go around there. They're going to be able to pick up Dark J. So it's going to be 3v2. Because I doubt they're going to be able to get to Monty. Because Awaken's going to keep guard over Monty. Not kill Monty right away. Try to see if they're going to push on him. And Elusive is pushing up with Big Bunny.
Keeping Monty alive is interesting, as Monty can kind of sort of give direction as to where these guys are at to his teammates.
But if they do kill Monty right away, then there's no point for Big Bunny and Elusive to keep pushing.
Looks like Elusive and Big Bunny are gonna retreat, get the hell away from Mena4 Black.
And when any two teams comes together, this is what's gonna happen. Elusive does get knocked, and now this is gonna be able to push for this Mena4 team.
I'm a little surprised you pick for that.
They're not. I'm surprised they're not doing it. Now they're finally doing it. Scarface. Now they're pushing now a little bit after the back, but will they be able to get? They're able to get him up, but it's gonna be enough.
Big Bunny did go down. Elusive was able to get a knock on Scarface, but it wasn't enough. Mena4 Black able to walk away with that victory, but they do lose Almamont in the process.
This, I think, is the third event in a row where these two teams have battled it out in Camp Bravo. I think now it's 2-1. Mena4 Bravo and Misfire's won one of them. But like I said, no matter what happens, one of the squads does get destroyed, and the other squad does get out of there, at least losing at least one player.
Now we have Forsaken Gaming in a little bit of a battle here with tequila shots and tequila shots. Can't be too happy. This is happening this early on with this particular team. Truny going down here by Trick. Forsaken Gaming now pushing after Tequila Shots. Two teams that are currently tied with 55 points apiece on top of the leaderboard for tonight. Though Tequila Shots below them in the standings because they don't have as many kills as Forsaken Gaming. Forsaken Gaming, Trick here was getting shot at from boot camp, which I believe is just for fun. A team that is not sure if they're in the top 10 for the night or not.
It looks like this circle, Duke is away from the 3 islands we normally see. It looks good on the main island, so it'll be easier for teams to rotate in. They won't have to worry about as much about crossing water. Then we'll see when it's some on Alpha, some on Ruins, and some on boot camp.
Just for fun is not in the top 10 tonight.
So time though, they are a team that's just for fun team currently in 5th place overall. So
now OUTcast Alpha, who are currently in 4th place, 1 point behind 1st place, just able to get a squad wipe here on top strikers, sending them back to the lobby so they can enjoy the high quality entertainment.
Beverages.
Let's go to our good friend, big fan of mine, Daddy Gotu. Take a look at his stats again, ladies and gentlemen, in case you've forgotten. Maybe been drinking way too much of the smooth brain strategy drink.
Tastes like cotton candy without the candy.
Tastes just like cotton candy without the candy. That's right.
And it will either give you 50%, maybe 15% smarter, or give you 15 IQ points, whatever is closest to the truth.
We're not sure.
If you start out with 0 IQ, you would get a 50% bonus. But it really depends on what you're starting with.
And it looks like
it makes the alien a lot smarter. Is what I'm saying.
Or it helps. It makes them more bearable.
Exactly.
Because you're drinking garbage. Looks like the Sweats team trying to push up on SpaceX here. And 2 of the members of SpaceX is just sitting inside this building, not really doing anything. J7 goes down.
Wow.
It's finished here. But SpaceX with another early exit here on a Friday night. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you expect to see?
SpaceX not having a good business. You are right. Another early loss. So, I mean, the team, it's a key. I mean, but if you look at it's Forsaken Gaming, Sweats, and Tequila, the only one that can catch them. Forsaken Gaming can't catch them. One point they could catch them is Thirst for Points, and being 13 points behind. And I don't know what place they're in, but they're currently not in the top 5.
They're currently not in the top 5, I believe. Pickford, if I'm right, I believe they are in 7th place tonight. As of right now, this is a great opportunity for them to
it is.
Close the gap. I mean, it's pretty apparent they're going to close the gap to some extent tonight.
Yes.
But can they leapfrog them once again? We're not sure. Sweats deciding not to get into a battle here with BTE. BTE did get involved in that battle, sandwiching SpaceX between themselves and Sweats. And now T for P getting a little bit closer to this BTE team. Maybe get a few kills. They're going to need it. They've been awfully quiet in that department tonight.
They have been doing well in their places, but just not in their kills.
Able to get a knock.
Xeno goes down.
On Seabass. Xeno goes down. And now Dalu goes down. Dodger in the deer stand. BTE looking to maybe put out a little bit of an upset here, taking out not one but two of the top teams. Though they did have a little help on that on SpaceX. You got to think SpaceX here, hoping and praying that BTE will do the same to them. So they are going to be able to get a pickup here on Xeno.
Now they're going to move over and try to get the not delusional.
BTE here. Benji goes down.
Sheena goes down. Not only
Sheena goes down.
Diabicta.
Diabolical.
Diarrhea.
Distance.
Diabicta.
Piranha. The only one left standing on BTE here.
And the BT team really screwed up an opportunity. They had two team members down and let them both get back up. So if you get a team of this quality down 2 members, I don't think you're losing at the end. Push them. Because if you don't push them, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get killed.
The sides, enjoyed the heat up under his feet and stayed put there, burned to death. Got sent to hell instead of back to the line.
Yeah, a lot of teams are like, oh, we're not going to push. Well, this is what happens when you don't push. It's not a surprise. You can either die after letting them get up or die on the push. I'd rather die on the push. Give it the opportunity.
And I wonder if Mobile Warriors here heard these shots that were happening from T for P, as well as very close to both of these teams.
Good for them. I thought Mobile Warriors, I'm just trying to get in the zone, get back in the zone. This is only the 3rd zone, so it's not too bad, but still. I'm sure they've been chasing the zone for a minute now, so I'm sure they want to get out of the zone and get back together, get healed up, and get on the same game plan. Because right now they're all just running as fast as they can out of the zone. Yeah, if this quarry is going to be where the zone ends, it'll be very unique because that quarry is a very hard place to walk around in.
I would love to see a quarry finish, Pickford.
Me too.
I love chaos. Looks like Aurora getting into a fight, and that's drawing the attention of our potential first place. Throwing shots at Dreamy from a long distance, and he must be dreaming and thinking he's going to hit any of those shots. Besides, you know what, he gets back into the zone anyway. Mobile Warriors with 2 of their members down. I wonder what's going on with D-Ville. It's like D-Ville's gonna leave leave Crash out there to bleed to death.
And it's only the 3rd zone. Like, I don't know why that, or the 4th zone. I don't know why that's what they're doing now. He's going to get Ashy first.
No, not gonna get to Ashy first. Instead, waste the smoke over there. Maybe trying to make sure to pay respects to Achi.
No, Crash is gonna get smoked by who was that?
Now T for P getting these stragglers from Mobile Warriors, taking out Zohan, and the only one that's left is D-Ville, who's in the blue. And now Dreamy here of Aurora taking down Dodger and finishing Dodger.
Smiley too.
Smiley gets finished, and now T for P only has 2 of their members left standing, Xenu and Nadelu. It must be I see nothing but good things coming for him from here on out. Dodger, the weak link on the team, taken out. Zohan finally getting taken out, finished. And I wonder if
now we talked about which keeps at the very top, keep the strikers out of it. They're gonna fall out of that top spot. Already gone.
Jagger here of this Sweats team throwing some shots over in the direction of Deville, unable to hit. Dalu was able to see Jagger, but unable to get much on him there. Back in behind the rock. This team. Are they down to 2 members now? Oh, they still have 3 members. Surprised he doesn't see Ecuador here. Starlight throwing shots at Hala. Takes down Hala. 10 HP looking to get taken out here outside of the blue. Spec. Almost getting knocked here. Autobots down to 1 member left standing, which is Jake. Looks
they
like he
just
may
push
not
Spec
even...
as a group. They could get him, but he keeps taking them out one at a time. There's so many times in the scrim. A team coming in and just pushing one at a time, getting themselves killed.
Now Spec here gets knocked and finished by Jake. Fun shooting at. Looks like OUTcast is currently in 4th. Just for fun, not in the top 10 at all. OUTcast Alpha getting some kills here in the feed. They got to get a move on here into the zone. They do have 6 team kills. I believe Tequila Shots has been eliminated out of this match, so they might be able to leapfrog them there.
Yes. 3 out of the 4 Tequila Shots to get knocked out earlier. So we still have OUTcast Alpha, Forsaken Gaming, and Sweat's still in though.
And they would be able to jump over Forsaken Gaming as well, due to the fact that they have 3 more kills than Forsaken Gaming. We go to Sweats here. This team with 12 kills at this point, and they're going to push in on just for fun and try to get the finish. Like that, ladies and gentlemen, 15
there you go.
Kills for Sweats. OUTcast.
So they're gonna win. Are they gonna win 3 scrims in a row? If they do win tonight, that would put them most likely in 11th place.
OUTcast Alpha with 8 team kills, looking to try and gain some ground on the standings here. Currently in 8th place in the overall standings, 4th place tonight's standings. Spreading out 7 teams remaining in this tight sphincter of a circle. Throwing shots over in the area of where Dembasy are at. Brownie sees one of them, throws some shots. Is lucky dives behind the rock to avoid any of them. Brownie hitting Lucky with a grenade there. Zeno pushed in on Dembasy here, and Zeno gonna get knocked. Thirst for points with only 1 member left standing. Zeno still alive. Extreme has to heal up as zone closes in. Zeno gonna push down the hill as OUTcast Alpha. Will they be able to CT for P? They end up taking down the rest of Dembasy. Brownie sees that there's smoke in this area. Not sure if he's thinking it was the other team. He sees Zeno and steals a kill. 4 teams left. Not Delu. Brownie gets taken down here by by Jagger here. Kill gonna try and get the pickup, but his Starlight, he knows that there's a team around him somewhere. Throws a Molotov right in front of him. Maybe he has a hard time seeing during the daylight. Needs a little gaslight in front of him. Not Delu throws a grenade at Brownie and gets a knock on him. Jagger throws a grenade at Brownie, gets the finish on him.
Jagger gets knocked by advisory on that big sweep round.
OUTcast Alpha with a 3-man squad right here. And it looks like Starlight's gonna have some issues with the zone. Yeah, he's gonna die to the zone. Sarge is gonna see if he can, maybe he's gonna wait to see if this guy decides to come around the other side. Looks like he's just gonna maybe bleed out. Try to do a heal off. As the zone closes in, Sarge continue to look to see if he's gonna come around. He's paying attention, probably paying attention to kill feed, not Daylo.
Oh, got him an extra spot though. It did give him one extra spot from a third to second right there because they were able to kill not Delu.
OUTcast Alpha looking
3 more points.
OUTcast Alpha looking to get first place here. Not sure why Starlight is holding on. I mean, it's inevitable that he's gonna die. Okay, he's got 16 first aid kits.
I love it.
I love it. Get 16 first aid kits.
Oh, doesn't matter.
By Gale, and that's gonna do it. Thank God, I didn't want to sit through that.
He goes, there's your 16 first aid kits right there, buddy. And there we go.
Find 16 first aid kits.
I know.
How's he got
got
that in his
all
bag?
his team, so all that, nothing else in his bag with first aid kits. At least I like how at least they're nice enough to shoot there, Brownie. So thanks for that.
Brownie, I'm gonna punch you right in the gullet if you don't tell your team to stop shooting.
Thank God. There we go. OUTcast Alpha with a victory. Not with a victory, 14 points. So that's going to put them at like, what is it? That's 50. That's going to literally double their score in one match to 108. And then you have the Tier 1 interlopers showing up, getting second place, which is 22 points, but with 18 kills. So that's what, 40? What was that? They have 22 plus 18 is 40 points. That's going to give them 95. Then you have T for P, keep in third place with 8 kills. Not too bad. MŠF, the regular team, MŠF team with 0 kills. The Embassy again in the top 5, this time with 4 kills. 10 HP, number 6 with 0 kills. And MŠF Black in 7th place with 6 kills. And then Just for Fun in 8th place with 2 kills. So it looks like it's gonna, I think the OUTcast is going to take the lead, maybe with Sweats in 2nd place. If my scrap paper math is correct, but we'll find out officially in the next couple of minutes as their abacuses and their accountants get on that information, give us the right information.
All right, well, while we wait on that, and before we get to the interview, we have another HyperX commercial, because they're the ones that sponsor this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, HyperX Scrim Season 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Those were earbuds for you to hear things coming from your cellular device. Before we get into
Where is Shibby? Where is she?
Sure. I have no idea.
She doesn't. Another one who doesn't give a shit about us.
It's a shame. That's a shame. Maybe we
It
should
hurts,
get
it
some
hurts.
real fans in here, like.
I know. I mean, it's a girl. I mean, you know, we've been working with her for this many years, and she's getting big on her stream, and she just like forgets all about us.
Well, Pickford, I'd like to showcase that second new flavor of.
Whoa.
Yes, ladies.
Wait,
and gentlemen.
Duke, are you telling me that there's a second brand new flavor you're gonna announce right now? That's not just that
Absolutely.
one.
It's not just the one. We have 2 new flavors of Duke Juice, ladies and gentlemen. Very excited. Very, very excited. Obviously influenced by another group of members here within the scrims. And ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This intermission interview is brought to you by Duke Juice, sweet Concordian grapes from the great state of New Hampshire. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Crisp, refreshing, great for a summer's afternoon. Sit back, relax, and play
Yes.
PUBG poorly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like those wonderful summer nights in New Hampshire that I've never experienced.
With mosquitoes the size of birds.
Yes. Where you?
I know, I've been to New Hampshire, and they have giant mosquitoes. I don't know why there's so many. The people are kind of weird. They don't really know. Like, there's a college here called Castleton. If you went to Castleton, I'm sorry, you're a weirdo. People in New Hampshire are weird because I don't think they really have any. It's a state with no state pride. It's just a bunch of like you're all just like either New Hampshire or whatever those states are up there. And I live literally like right by there. I live in New England. I have no idea where New Hampshire is.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the tasty beverage, sweet Concordian grapes from the great state of New Hampshire.
If I'm not mistaken, Duke, I
plenty
think the New Hampshire state motto is Vermont's bitch.
I believe it. Also, that I believe it's a nice blend of grapes and grapefruit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it sounds puckery. You have a nice little pucker after every sip.
Yes.
And from what I understand, this is more of a refreshing, like that a lot of the new beers and are getting into the what is it, the carbonated, the lighter drinks for the summer. They got the what are they called, the clear drinks, but the beers are making those with their the seltzers. This is kind of like a Duke Juice. It's not a seltzer because that's for pansies. It's a little lighter, a little crisper, a little more refreshing for the summer.
We saved our seltzer idea for the Duke Juice Smooth Brain Strategery.
Yeah, and that tastes like cotton candy without the cotton. That is very crisp. It's very like you drink it and you feel like you've not had anything to drink at all. Literally.
Yeah, Smooth Brain Strategery tastes like Milk Duds without the milk.
Just the duds, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it tastes like a dud.
It tastes
much like SpaceX's gameplay, specifically Lagotu's gameplay tonight, which is every
excellent
Friday night,
transition
right here
excellent
on a HyperX Scrim Season 2 Friday night.
And speaking of things that are not apparent or don't show up, is Chibi again not showing up on her Friday night responsibility. Pretty much one of the few responsibilities that young lady has. She's only 4'3", weighs about 17 pounds. She doesn't have a lot of responsibility. She lives in a toadstool under a rainbow. I don't understand why it's so hard for her to show up.
Oh, that's who I saw.
So she is actually legit. I think I don't know what a female leprechaun is called, and she's not Irish. She's like 50% Mexican, 50% Egyptian. So I don't know if they even believe in leprechauns, but whatever a Mexican/Egyptian leprechaun is.
Cantress?
Like El Leprechano.
Leprechana?
Oh shit. Oh, never mind. last year. Ms. Chibi, maybe you can ask this question. If leprechauns are from Ireland, right? Chibi, can you hear us?
I can now.
So this is what we were since you were here. We were talking to you like you weren't here. We were debating if a leprechaun is from Ireland. What is a leprechaun that's half Mexican, half Egyptian?
What? If a leprechaun was from Ireland, what is a leprechaun?
If a leprechaun was half Mexican,
sure.
half? Is there a word for that? Is there what is? Because we heard that you actually live in a toadstool under a rainbow.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, because you're like 1'3" and weigh 19 pounds.
Yes, that's exactly my size and weight, and I definitely live under a rainbow. You're absolutely right.
I'm glad you could confirm that for us.
So if you
didn't believe us,
if you don't know who we're talking to Chibi Toto, the world famous streamer of such games as PUBG Mobile and some other game where you build a raft and I don't know what the hell happens. You just sail around picking shit up out of the water. I don't know what that game is. But anyway, but she does play PUBG. In fact, she played PUBG Mobile for about 15 hours the other day. If anybody missed it, it was awesome. I watched a lot of it. And she was killing it. But Angie is also the boss of OUTcast Bravo and works with OUTcast on various multimedia and other aspects. So I guess the question is, what's been going on in the Chibi world over the past week?
Not much. I've been dealing with a lot of training since I just got a promotion at work. And
what? The Smurfs have training?
Yes, we do. We train to be better Smurfs. Smurfettes. Is that a thing?
Well, you train them.
What we're doing, we're just trying to be here and support OUTcast as much as we can and represent for them, as well as represent for ourselves, since we still are under the umbrella, but we're still ourselves as a Bravo. Besides that, I'm trying to get back into PUBG streaming. As you saw the other day, I did do a long stream. We're hoping to do another one tomorrow. We do have custom nights tomorrow, so we're going to be doing custom rooms starting at 7 PST, my time.
Yes, so that's 10 p.m. EST. And so what do you take everyone take your little chubby fingers, go on your computer, you're already on Twitch, so just go up to the little hourglass and type in CHIBI TOTO Chibi Toto. You'll see her little thing. Hit follow so that and hit the little bell so you get announced when she goes live. But sometimes it'll be different hours. It could be late at night. It could be early in the morning. She really does stream at all different times of the night. So make sure that you hit the get notifications turned on so you know when you go on, because you don't really have it's not like every 10 a.m. Chibi goes on. She's gonna go on, and then she's gonna go on for quite a while, which is a lot. So
yes,
make sure you hit those. That's like I said, Chibi Toto CHIBI. Yeah, that's right, CHIBI TOTO Chibi Toto. And also Chibi, you still have this this check out here in the scrims. You're currently at 14 games. You gotta get, you can't let this slide. We have Fish from my team, Fish out there right now in this fourth match. He currently has 20 games in a row. He's gonna be out there tonight, putting that on there. He does not care. He's not afraid. He says, "Bring it. I'm not afraid," and that's what he's gonna do. So I think what do you have to say about that, Chib?
I think, he's got it on lock. Unfortunately, with my new work schedule, it's just been really hard to get me in games. And like I said, the Bravo team is actually doing pretty well, and they've adjusted to their new teammates, so I don't want to ruin any of that. Maybe I'll just come and play for you a little bit, you know?
You go Google. Well, hey, you know what? If you want to go play with a team that can't get a kill, this fire is the place for you to go. I would love. Nothing. I tell you what. You heard it right here. If you ever want to play, you can always play for us. We love you very, very much over at Fistfire, and you're always welcome over there. We also, I'm sure Baby and the rest of the team would love to have you come on and play also.
I might be able to do a guest appearance one of these days and just kind of settle in. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I started out the Scrim season trying to help out my team because we were just adjusting to, you know, all of the changes and then moving into OUTcast, and we wanted to, you know, just be as consistent as we could. So that's why I was helping. But you know me, I'm not much of a rule follower, and I'm not very good at like following directions. So I'm kind of a wild card. I don't feel like I'm the biggest asset to the team. I kind of just goof off and try to survive.
But I'll tell you what, so I'll just put it out there. Chimmy's out there. If the price is right, she might be willing to jump in for a team if needed. Is that what you're saying?
I am. I usually am willing to sub for people whenever people need it.
Well, I'm going to make sure that Fistfire gets first dibs.
First
dibs on chips.
Well, you guys have me, so
all
just
right.
let me know if you need a sub. I'll be around.
And so there we go. We are with the Queen Bee, the boss of Bravo, Chibitoto. Again, go to twitch.tv/Chibitoto. Hit that follow. Watch her. She rules. I love her. She's the best. I will talk to you later, Chips. And if I don't talk to you soon, I will see you on Saturday.
Sounds good.
With your matches. So I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty. Bye-bye, guys.
And there we go. She showed up. We didn't have to talk about her. We had to talk to her. And as we go into this last match, Duke, back to Erangel, back to the classic, back to the OG. What's the scores? I want it right in my mouth and my ears.
More, my friend. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. OUTcast Alpha in first place, 98 points. Sweats with 95 points. Third place, Forsaken Gaming, well behind at 66 points. Fourth place, Tequila Shots with 58 points. Thirst for points, climbing into the top 5 with 53 points. Forsaken Gaming red and 6th with 40 points. D3 Embassy with 39 points and 7th, 10 HP. And 8th with 36 points. And rounding out the top 10, Top Strikers in 9th with 31 points. And just for fun, squeaking in with 28 points.
Here we go, dude. Looks like this is going to... Can OUTcast Alpha do the other thing? Well, can they finally can we finally see a chink in the armor of this Tier 1 robot, this Sweats team that comes in here and pushing everybody's head in the dirt, making them, sniff their buttholes and laughing at them, giving every other team a wedgie? As they've won 2 scrims in a row, will they make it 3 scrims in a row, or will somebody, whether it's OUTcast Alpha or somebody else, be able to finally take this and put Sweats in their place? I don't know if it can happen, to tell you the truth.
I don't know. Looking at the stats right now, Pickford, SpaceX, who's currently in first place for the entire scrims, sitting in 21st place.
Wow. And that's 1 placement point. So if it were to end right now, that would put you, that's what's 30, 22.
Right now, Team
I think that the T for P would get really. Whoa! I think they would get 15 points. T for P would keep in 5th place. So I think that would be enough to take over the top spot. But wow, Sweats dropped 2 of their players. Are they going to be on the
has
class?
Been picked up. It looks like Minifor Black here.
Bravo.
Gee,
Jaeger is still down.
Looks
with
like
his
Starlight's gonna be able to get over them.
stupid mummy skin.
Looks like they're gonna be able to get over there and get the pickup on Jagger there. And it looks like the rest of this team are getting very aggressive, knowing that Metaphor Black, Bravo, Metaphor something.
Well, they looks like they're very, very far spread out from the looks of it. So
it's a 2-2
split. They are coming closer together though.
They do see Cronus here throwing some shots over at him, and that's gonna strike fear into Cronus.
I tell you what, if you get a knock on these guys, you have to thirst them. I don't care if it costs you your life. Your life is not as worth. Getting a kill on one of these guys is worth more than your life. You've got to get the kill and the knock and the kill.
Well, I think we're gonna take this over to SpaceX and T for P, as it looks like SpaceX here might get, like, I believe it's their first kill of the day. The way they've been playing, I wouldn't be surprised. Able to get a kill on Zeno
by punching.
But the rest of T for P is in Severny, and I imagine, I mean, if anybody's been paying attention to these games, these scrims, you have to know that T for
They're up
P,
there in Severny.
They're over there in Severny. That's where they like to go. They don't get away from their gameplay when it comes to a race.
Well, so it's essentially located up on top, and it's easy to rotate down to wherever you have to go. I can't really like fault them for their. It gives them a low risk upon, you know, what happens with a lot of good teams is you drop with another team. You might be a better team, but they just jump on the weapons before you do, and you end up getting knocked out and killed. So it gives them kind of a little bit of a buffer of risk early in the match, and then allows them to rotate pretty easily into anywhere else in the map. Unless it's all the way south into military, they can get anywhere pretty quickly.
Starlight has eyes here. Expecting Elmamont to come through that window, but instead gives away their position. But considering the way they've been playing, I don't think he's too worried about giving away that away.
No. I wonder what level of pucker factor Metaphor Black is right now, knowing that they got the tier 1 bullies coming in here, like pretty much pushing on them. Because you see Starlight and Spec kind of pushing forward, but now J7 and Jagger, they're coming up behind him, staying close, staying tight. And here we go. Cronus is stuck, and Starlight goes down to 40%.
Elmamont throwing shots at Starlight, but a little too late there. Unable to get
Starlight can finish off Elmamont, or finish off the Cronus. Now, what is Elmamont, Awaken, and Dark J going to do? No, because they have to. So one of these teams has to cross the road, so you can probably hold them off until either one of Metaphor members gets knocked, or because now they have to cross this road. But they might just say screw, throw some smoke and cross the road anyway.
Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're going ahead, throwing smoke, looking like they're going to go ahead and try to push.
If I'm Dark J, I don't know what Dark J is doing besides looking straight up in the air. This is a perfect time for Dark J to go over and look down the road and be able to hit them when they go across. But I don't know what he's doing. He must go AFK or something.
I think he's just really, really impressed and enamored by the incredible roofing work that was done here in Erangel.
Tell you what, if I was Metaphor, I only speak Spanish, I would not want to hear what they have to say. After punches Dodge to death. Yikes. And here goes, look at it, there goes this team is pushing right through Metaphor. They do get a knock on J7 at the very end. But
Awaken doing some decent work there, almost able to take out Jack.
If he had somebody else helping him there, like a Dark J, they could have maybe got a finish on one of those guys. But you know,
unfortunately, that's not the case.
We'll see if maybe they won't even know Dark J's there and just forget about him and he'll. They're out of the zone though, so it's not going to last too long. Oh, there he goes. He's back. He's back. Right, exactly when he's not needed.
Looks like he knows it, and he's going to get the hell out of town. Wants nothing to do with Milta from here on out. Let's go take a look and see what's going on with OUTcast Alpha. It looks like they may be losing Sarge and Advisory. This is the first place team coming into this match, and they're already shit in the bed.
Losing Advisory is a huge loss. He's a quality player, and it's really improved over the past couple weeks in front of our eyes. Excellent, great, of course, Brownie, the lead killer on this team. But looks like Brownie's never going to make a bad decision by regards to like emotions. He doesn't care even if he loses a player. If he's gonna kill him, he's gonna rotate out of there with only 2 players. And what he's gonna do is gonna get himself and try to get himself a center spot. Trying to get themselves those points. He knows, as CW says so many times,
fucking run to that
he's not going to throw away a top position trying to get some kills like that. They're already in first place by a lot, 3 points. So there's no point to try to like go after 1 or 2 kills. It costs them all the position points that they could have. So especially not only down to 2 players.
We get on board here with Forsaken Gaming. I mean, if they play their cards right, they could potentially jump over OUTcast Alpha for first or second place.
You are right, sir.
Scrims. They're currently, what is it, 32 points behind. They get first place with the amount
kills.
Of
they do poorly. And the more, yeah, they do. Oh, there you go. Now you have Misfire running right into the pros and getting Luigi getting run over by. So that's always impressive.
Looks like here we have Forsaken Gaming getting very, very hungry, going right after Metaphor here. And I believe that's the 2 members of Metaphor. The other 2 members of Metaphor are fighting Sweats on the other side of the map.
And they're getting smoked, and now the Sweats team is pushing out into Misfire. You've already killed Baked Bunny. Luce is the only one left. He does get the knock, but they can't get the kill. Because that's what they do. They attack as a group, as a team, every time. They're running into teams one after these players. They just raided 2 Metaphor team players one at a time, killed them both because they had all 4 of them. They ran into, who else they ran into? 2 other players. Now they ran into 2 Misfire players one at a time, and they were able to just run right through them. Fish actually got himself a plane. And is going to fly away.
Wait, what?
If you switch to Fish, he has a hand glider.
The hell is this?
It's the newest entry. It's a hand glider. I don't think he has enough room though to take off. He keeps running into the trees over and over again. I don't think he understands how planes work, where you need like a certain amount of like takeoff space.
What the hell is he doing?
I don't think he understands how planes work. You need time to like pick up speed and take off. So he needed more than 10 feet to take off, and he kept on running into trees. So.
And he's the one with the
20 matches in a row without a kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that you can see why. Who do we go to, Pickford? I don't know. I
just want to lay down, take a nap. I feel sick.
We're going to 4ON. Haven't heard much about them tonight. They are close to GME, which is GameStop. Forsaken Gaming, very, very close to them. They're gonna try to hold this this ditch here. You think this is a good spot for them, Pickford?
I do like with these new ditches for Forsaken Gaming, and a lot of teams, they're able to find these new little ditches and little berms and stuff, and I do like them. I especially like it when they have this like concrete covering them too, so it's not just ground. You actually keep yourself behind. Plus, these are the classic, I just call it the Chinese bowl. So they have the 2 chopsticks. So I do like that area. I also like where your boys up in New Hampshire are. Oh no, that's not New Hampshire. No. Is it? No, I'm sorry, that's New Hampshire. That's Pete's team.
Looks like 40M is now they're down to one player here. Wiz, the only one standing, ends up getting knocked here by Trick as well, and that's gonna do it for 40M. Getting finished by Forsaken Gaming, who are currently sitting at 12 team kills right now.
Wow.
And now, Pickford, look what we got here. SpaceX very, very close to this Sweats team.
And what do they do? Attack them one at a time?
It looks like SpaceX here very spread out.
There you go. See,
going down here. Spec going down at the hands of one of the members of SpaceX, so it looks like they might be able to get 1 kill of this team, at the very least. Maybe, potentially, but it looks like Starlight's going to make his way back over to where Spec is at. Maybe. No, instead, SpaceX runs away. They get frightened out of their minds and decide they don't want any part of them.
I don't blame them.
They do. They do lose Drago in the process. They will knock one and decide not to get the finish on him. Interesting strategy. Must be because they've been drinking that smooth brain strategery.
Get themselves as far away from them as they possibly can. Yeah, Fish is going to drive himself directly into them. I mean, all the places he can look. If you look where he just died, he could have driven anywhere at all in that whole side of the mountain, and he drove directly into that team.
Who's that?
Fish.
Oh, he's dead? I wasn't paying attention. So the killer streak continues. Dalo trying to figure out how to jump on top of this roof. Seems that he may have gotten a look at a team coming in from the east side, which is SpaceX. You probably smell the fear from them.
What?
Huh? Not sure what, not Dalo's shooting.
Oh, sorry. Looks like, I don't know, maybe the tier 1 team, the tier 1 jerk-offs, looks like they're the red zone. Maybe the red zone can kill them. Because let's look at anybody else in this server can.
Doesn't seem like anybody wants to.
Or, exactly, wants or has the ability to. The sweet boys.
SpaceX getting into a little bit of a battle now. With who is that? Oh, Forsaken Gaming Red. Junie and Giuliani going down.
Get killed.
Daddy Go-To. The only one that's left standing here, and he's got OUTcast Bravo below where he's at. shots at Danny Goto, able to throw one of them at him. But beyond that, not much. SpaceX looking to finish outside the top 20 tonight, which is really impressive considering there was only like 22 teams that played, including the OUTcast Scrims channel. And that's gonna do it for SpaceX. Bon voyage, says OUTcast Bravo. We go to the Autobots, who are very, very close to Aurora! P for P still in the match. Throwing, looks like they're getting involved. Trying to, keep hopes alive. Mobile Warriors also getting into it as well over in that direction, throwing shots down at T for
Forsaken.
just for fun. Throwing shots
Who,
at just
T for P?
fun. T for P, yes. Did not
They got
get any
GME,
kills,
they got
though.
Ghost Melee, and Forsaken Gaming right next to each other.
Did
And
not
look, it looks
get-
like he just got knocked.
It's like game stomp. The knock. Throw some shots on Not Delu. I can only imagine they're gonna throw grenades over in that direction, try to take him out that way.
That would be smart. Getting bullet knocked is huge. Bullet is one of their best players.
Sleepless pushes over to where Not Delu and Smiley are at. Sleepless now pulling the pin, getting ready to throw a grenade over to where Smiley's at. It's gonna be a little too low.
Here
too low.
comes tier 1 ding dongers, third party it. Oh, and
Looks like they're
nope.
getting into a bit of a match over there with Forsaken Gaming, but that wasn't enough. They're able to get the finish on Forsaken Gaming, and Forsaken Gaming is not going to be able to catch up to OUTcast Alpha tonight.
nope. And looks like they did over and over again. They pushes all 4 members, and they're able to overwhelm 2 to 3 players or 1 player. I'll tell you what, if I was Ghost of Elite, I might just deal with T for P, and so let's just go attack these guys together.
T for P down to just 1 member, 13 teams left remaining. I imagine they're just trying to play for placement at this point, considering they want to try to beat SpaceX tonight. Obviously they're going to close that gap, but if they finish well enough, they will close the gap and jump over them.
And now here goes the tier 1 jerk offs. They're gonna looks like they're gonna push into Ghost of Elite.
The Warriors throwing shots over at Sleepless of this Game Stomp team. And now Stanky getting a nice dose of lead from the sweat. Sleepless gonna push up there and try to help out, but it's not gonna be enough. Sleepless throwing shots with that DP-28. This team rotates, set J7, pushes in on him. Now another dagger, trying to push in. Boy, getting run over, pretty impressive, nice slippery moves there by GME, but not enough. And now it looks like another team, OUTcast Bravo, maybe try to push over to where the sweats are at.
Obviously, these guys, I don't know, maybe they couldn't make it in tier 1. They'd come down here. I'll currently have, 18 team kills in this match.
It's just some of the most impressive gameplay I think I've ever seen here at Pickford. And to do it against tier 3 players, even more impressive in my opinion.
Exactly. Obviously, if you can't make it a tier 1, come down to tier 3 and do it here.
The autobot looks like they're able to get a few kills here. Now the Autobots look like they're about to get taken down by this same Sweats team. We might as well just stay on them for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, people just watch them.
Give everybody a nice dose of great gameplay. Like watching Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against your local high school football team.
Pretty much.
That boy gonna try to run off on a motorcycle, but this J7 guy, anticipating it, waiting for Fat Boy to come into the zone. This guy, I'm a little surprised here, Pickford. He only has 3 health kits right now.
He's 19.
I wonder when he gets 15 of them.
Probably at the very end.
Sounds right. Not Delu of T for B still in the running here. 10 teams left standing.
Just checks in that F-boy shack.
20 team kills for this Steve. Oh, and the great state of New Hampshire still in it.
Holy jeez! They are. They get...
Starlight, Jagger. Spec. Looks like they're gonna push down to where who is that? The Mobile Warriors are hiding out at? No, they're gonna rotate around the water and get into the zone now because this is coming up on the 5th circle. It's very important to not get caught up in the zone, but they are gonna draw a little bit of attention where Mobile Warriors try to pop the tires, keep them from being able to move anywhere. They do have 30 seconds to move, so it looks like they're going to take their time, decide whether or not they're going to get going. Starlight going to hang behind, although 2 of his other members on the northwest side of where this compound's at, waiting for these 2 teams to exit the compound so they can go. Able to get a knock here on Crash. To finish, no. Crash is able to crawl over to his teammate on the other side there. Delu comes in and steals the kill.
Why'd you like them apples, Starlight? Oh, never mind. He got shot by Spegans from like 900 miles away with a DP-28.
And that's going to do it for T for P, finishing in 9th place. Is it going to be enough to get first place? My math is right. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be just short. Well, no, 9th place. No, if they finish 5th tonight, they hold on to that 5th place.
Chase 7 does get knocked.
By this Embassy team. Throw a ton of grenades over in that direction. 1 to protect them. 2 to get aggressive with them. You see Lucky taking him down.
They lost one of their members.
Take him down. They get extreme, take him down. Standing, not anymore. He gets taken down. 5 teams left, and Democene OUTcast Bravo getting into it with Autobots here on the south side of the zone. And you can bet your sweet ass that the sweats are gonna come over there and ruin the party.
Most likely.
Kills. They get easy work there on Outcast Bravo and the Autobots. 2 teams left, 3 versus 3. One of them tequila shots, so you know tequila shots really gonna try and gun for some position placement points. Probably not gonna win here.
They're just for the last team to run into these guys.
They do have zone. Starlight gonna drive around, try to find these guys. They have absolutely no fear whatsoever.
No, don't give a shit.
Complete confidence. Oh, Tryhard throwing a grenade on Starlight as he drives around. And now Tryhard sees Jagger and takes him down. What an impressive effort here. Single-handedly taking out this team. Rhoda knocked here. Getting finished.
It's only 2v1. Scotty and Tryhard versus Spec. Can they finish it off?
Scotty gets a little hammered there by Spec. Spec all around and Tryhard sees him.
Nice.
Tryhard gets the sweep there, and that's gonna do it. Tequila shots with a big victory. Though I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
The tier 1 jerk off, I think, still got it with their 914
kills.
wins. I mean, I guess we won a moral victory at the end there.
But the play.
Although kudos to Tryhard for going off and taking out 3 of those guys by himself, including that killer grenade. So Tryhard, the tequila shots finish in first place with 8 kills. Second place, a bunch of tier 1 jerk-offs come in second place with 28 kills. Third place, Autobots with 5-6 kills. Fourth place, Outcast Bravo with 2 kills. Fourth place, Men of 4 Bravo with 4 kills. Sixth place, the Embassy. 3 top 10 finishes in a row for the Embassy. Good for them with 3 kills. Seventh place, woohoo! The great state of New Hampshire in 7th place with 1 kill. 8th place, you have Forsaken Gaming Red with 3 kills. 9th, T for P with 1 kill. And in 10th place, Mobile Warriors with 3 kills. So it looks like the rejects from tier 1 are going to win their 3rd scrim in a row, move themselves up at least probably till, I'm going to guess, 11th place. So is there anybody around that's going to be able to stop this juggernaut that is Sweats?
Yeah. Again, just some of the best gameplay I've ever seen, and to showcase it here on a tier 3 scrims is even more impressive.
Exactly.
I think that everybody here has learned a valuable lesson, and that is to get better.
Yes, to not be to at least if you're gonna get pushed by this team, have all your teammates close. If every team can just knock one of them and thirst them, then they won't last very long.
It looks like we have C-Dub here.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, C-Dub. I'm sure you watched that expose of skills we just saw.
Yeah, very impressive, I say. That's one of the great things about these scrims is that you never know. We said it a bunch of times last time, Pickford, and never really thought it would happen, that you could have a team that didn't play at all the first half of the season and then come in and win out and still end up in the top 5, or still do better than the team that averaged 5th place. So more than likely end up in the top 5. We might actually see that this time around.
Yeah, they're going to probably be in, like I said, they're probably going to be in 11th place after tonight, and then they could get up maybe top 10 on Monday. Maybe not. It's a little harder. The problem is that they started in week 5, so they started right at pretty much at the halfway point.
Yeah.
And see if they can go in. If they win all of them, that's 3. That's 3 times 4. That's 12. 360 points. But yet I figure SpaceX already has 277. So it's be very. I don't think they have the rest of the teams are going to play. So I mean, SpaceX played very bad tonight, but I don't think they're going to be able to prevent any other teams to not score enough points to get at least 360.
I do have the final tally. I believe this is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, that incredible display of athleticism in esporticians. Sweats finishing in first with 145 points and not getting a win at all tonight in the process.
Jesus. Dominating without a win.
45 points without a win. Second place, OUTcast Alpha with 101 points. Third place, Tequila Shots, 96 points. So they will jump over Forsaken Gaming, who finished in fourth place with 80 points. And rounding out the top 5, Thirst for Points with 62 points.
So you get 30 for first, 22. What is it? 19. What does it go? 19 is what? 17. What goes after that? Let me check the official scoring place and give a little unofficial.
Well, the scores are done. So
update. Excuse me.
The scores are ready.
Yeah, we just went over them.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And our good friends over at SpaceX finishing in 19th place. 19th place.
19. That's 1 point. So they're gonna get 1 point. So this is my trusty pencil. That's good. Obviously, with only 1 point for SpaceX, that's gonna give them 278 points after tonight. Thirst for points, they had 264, and they scored. They came in 5th. So that's 14. So they will have exactly 278. So it looks like we have a tie for first place going into Monday, which is awesome. 278 to 278. Forsaken Gaming, who scored 16 points tonight, finished the night with. What is that? That is 16. 114 points. So they have 214 points. And then you have Tequila Shots, who came in third. Give them 19 points, which is going to give them 217. So looks like just from what we're seeing right now, we're going to have a tie for first place. SpaceX and Thirst for Points with 278 apiece. Third place is going to be Tequila Shots with 217. Fourth place will be Forsaken Gaming with 214, and then of course there's a huge gap, at least 37 points down to 5th place and 6th place. So movement at the top 4 positions also. Obviously it's keeping it very, very close. Then looks like Sweats is going to move up with their 30 points. They're going to probably move up to around 11th place, probably going above OUTcast Bravo, but still going to be behind Forsaken Gaming Red.
Well,
so there you go. There you go. Tier
Yeah.
1 team coming in and punching everyone in the dicks. That's the theme of tonight's scrim.
And the last 2 scrim nights. Fantastic.
That's 2 issues. So let's see if I mean, we saw what if a team they have the same gimmick every time. They just push all 4 members into a team and just wipe them out 1v. It's 4v1 3 times in a row, and then they're able to. So if a team can at least separate one of the players, they did get quite a few knocks on them, so that is good. You get knocks on them, you just have to get those thirsts. I think that it's important to get a thirst on these guys if you get them knocked, because if they're able to get back up. If everyone can get like 1 knock on them, 1 thirst, then they're going to obviously be, have a diminished level of power. But right now, they're just very, very dominant, just running through everybody.
I mean, that was kind of the MO of 187 too in season 1. And I mean, even teams like Tricks Forsaken Gaming, they play that way too. It's not like they're the only team in this lobby that play like that.
Yeah, they're the only team that's the only team that is as dominant as not even 187 was this dominant.
Oh, not that much. No, I mean not. They definitely had 3 wins in a row and things like that. I think they were the first team to win out. But
these guys
not
didn't
quite
win
like
any of
that.
the matches though tonight. Sweats didn't win any of them.
No, I'm talking win out for the week.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean a team that's you score 145 points and you don't win 1 match. I mean, what does that tell you?
No.
Just rolling through everybody.
Well, I mean, we won 2 of the matches tonight, and then 10 HP punched us in the dick last round, coming in the fucking blue zone. Like,
I mean, you should know that's 10 HP's MO. That's what they're gonna do.
I literally called it too. I tried to specifically take a rotation because there's only 2 of us left, and I said, you know what, Sar, it's just be really shitty if 10 HP sitting right here. He's gonna kill us, and fucking sure enough, here they are on the bridge in the blue zone.
But Brownie, you may be the only person that's watched as many of the OUTcast scrims as I have over the past year. So you get no.
I straight called it
because you do. It's one thing. It's one thing if you didn't know. It's another thing if you know it's gonna happen and then it happens. Be like, damn it! Exactly what I thought was gonna happen happened. Damn it!
It's just too unbelievable that's how a team plays the game to actually. I mean, you think it's going to happen, and you jokingly say it's going to happen. When it happens, it is mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling.
Welcome to my experience of playing on Outcast Alpha. We're going to die like this.
There is no comparison to that.
I tell you, there's nothing worse than when you know what's going to happen, and then it happens exactly how you said it. I mean, that happens. And you're like, why did I just believe myself? I knew it was going to happen, and it happened. But speaking of not knowing what happens, it's something that I'm happy for. That's not going to be probably a T1 player. I want to know who's going to win this raffle.
Could be a tier 1 player.
Yeah, but it's not a guaranteed outcome like pretty much these matches are. God damn it! I want it to be a former Misfire player. So if you can give a Misfire or a former Misfire player. Which is pretty much half the freaking lobby at this point.
So what's weird is there's 186 entries and 30 entrants.
How many people watched it the most?
60 something tonight.
Well, that's about 30 morons then who had a chance to turn in a free ticket and didn't do it. So, you know what? We're dumb.
All right, so last call. The people that wait to the very end. I guess they want to see if they have any tickets left. All right, and boom.
Broda.
Yeah. All right.
I think Broda's won something before, right?
You won the headset last week, yeah.
Well, good for him. I like Broda, so I can't be pissed off about that. I like Broda. He's a good guy.
Oh, that's funny. Awesome. So he'll have another package coming from HyperX. Congrats to Broda.
And one of the greatest lines of all time. We have a tier 1. We have tier 1 team in here. At one time we had a tier 5 IGL, according to Broda. One of my favorite lines of all time. You're a tier 5 IGL. Shut up.
All right. So one more giveaway.
Oh,
one more drawing, I should say.
Let me guess. Baked Bunny. She's won about 9 of those so far.
I know I gave away a random sub the other day and she won that too. Wiz, who has also won before. Wiz with a 14% chance.
Wiz, good job.
Yeah, Wiz either really wanted the Charger or really wanted the Claw Socks.
Well, I tell you what, and kudos, thank you to Mobile Gaming Core to, because one thing that we had talked about was, because they're so generous in the amount of clauses they gave away that players were going to be able to win it multiple times. But now, by them allowing to have that gift card instead of that, once you win the clauses, you can go in there and put that into a lot. I tell you what, if you have an Apple product, I don't care if you don't win, they're not paying me extra to say this. They have so many Apple product like gaming devices, like screensavers and plus if you match their screensaver with their claws, it is like next generation sensitivity. I don't know. You think it'd be less sensitive because you're putting a cover over it, but it's more sensitive. And with the claws socks, it's amazing. And they made a decision that said there's so many different Android types of phones, it's hard to design something for all of them. So why don't we just stick with Apple, because it's only going to be one type of Apple product every 18 months. And so if you do play iOS Apple products, iPad, phones, they have so many awesome things. Just put it this way, you're going to go out there and there's things you don't even know that you wanted until you see it. Then you're like, oh shit, I never thought of it. I really want that now. That's what I saw when I started buying stuff off of them. And by the way, you do get, I did use this. If you put Nick in the checkout, you're going to get 10% off your order. Because I did do that also. So a little extra bonus. And again, it's kind of like, this is almost like we have our own little like cocoon of scrims, and now there's invading forces coming in. Will we be able to battle them? Will they come in here and take over? What will happen? I don't know, but it's another layer, another layer of the onion that is OUTcast Season 2.
That's right.
It makes it that much more exciting. See what happens on Monday. If they, hopefully they'll be like most T1 teams and have such big egos that they can't play with each other and end up just quitting.
We shall see. I'm interested to see how far up they go.
Me too.
All righty.
So who you guys who are you rating?
Meeseeks, it's Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Our Friday tradition.
Meeseeks Mobile.
Don't say hi to Grimity. Tell him how much you love him, Pickford.
Grimity is. Do I know that one? I know Golden Boy. I know.
Grimity's the leader, and he's always in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I actually don't really know him. I'll tell you the truth. I don't. I'm surprised. I haven't really. Gotten up with him before, but I mean, I've heard of him, and he's a good guy, but I've never really talked to him before. So maybe on my to-do list. Get up with Grimity, get friends with him.
Yeah, he streams on Trovo when he plays FPP Classics.
Awesome. Anyway, gents, thank you once again, Duke. Can't wait till next Friday, but until then, good night, good morning, good evening. Eat shit.
I'll see you at the infinity pool.
Yes, sir. I'll be there in about 20 minutes.
All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's gonna do it for us here on this Friday night. Everybody that was in the chat, all the participants, that either won or lost, which majority of the people lost tonight. To C-Dub, Brownie, HyperX, and to my partner in crime as always, Pickford, this is Duke signing off.